Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey.
None are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick
he is.
Mahomes.
And staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Common and Chev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Common and Chef here with Robbie Lopez. Ready for a manic Monday night show. We got a brand new series in the room. 20 boxes, all authentics or better. Could be speed flexes. It is called the MVP series. All 20 boxes feature a former NFL MVP. Names like Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Brett Favre, Steve Young, Josh Allen, Emmitt Smith, Jim Brown. I mean, it says enough. 20 boxes, 20 MVPs. A lot of them are quarterbacks, which of course are a lot of our league MVPs in the NFL, Robbie. I got some good stuff in the vault still. 5 headliners and 10 boxes. We have 1 break left in the all-decade series, then a brand new series in the room. Minis have 4 boxes left, 3 headliners left. Should be an awesome Monday night show. I'm getting ready to go, Robbie. How we doing?
I'm doing good, Common. Thanks for asking. Feels good to be back on a Monday after a nice long weekend. Doing, what do you say? Wedding things, wedding things. So,
Do you have the venue yet?
not yet. We're still looking around. Still
It's a
looking
lot
at
of work.
couple options for us. So we're hoping to hunker this down by sometime next year, early next year.
There we go.
So yeah.
Love to hear it, Robbie. Making progress on the wedding plans. Ashley saying, Marino on a rivalry, you're killing me. I was actually going to get a hat, Brian. I was planning on getting a Bronco hat, but I can get a Packer hat instead. Shout out to Bry. By the way, Dan Marino on a rivalry speed flex. The Broncos game. I'll wear either a Packer hat or a Bronco hat. I'm not wearing a jersey because those 5
Why are you
jerseys
making
are
bets
big.
with these people?
Hey man, I was on a 3-game winning streak. Come on, they lost quite a few. So yes, the Chiefs
Well, at
game
least
did
it's
not
not
go how
food
it
this
went.
time.
It's not food this time. Not food this time. So just to answer Ashley's comment though, last Friday, Robbie, for the first time in break room history, we revealed the Miami Dolphin rivalry speed flex Dan Marino. For the second time in break room history, Marino in the break room right now.
Yes.
That, by the way, AFC East hit that pairs with Tom Brady and Josh Allen, the double or quad box break. Broncos hat works. Thank you, Bry. I would much rather wear a Bronco hat than a Packer hat.
Brian says he
so-
still owes me for the Christmas bet, Robbie.
Well, here's what he wanted me to become a Bronco fan for the rest of the year. Here's what how do you become a fan of a team for the rest of the year? So what I'm going to do instead, Brian, I'm going to wear that Bronco hat on the air when I get it. And I will also say, as of right now on November 17th, 6:16 p.m., the Broncos are currently better than the Chiefs. So that's a prize for you, buddy.
6:16 p.m. Central Standard
At the
Time.
current moment, they're better than the Chiefs.
Time-stamped on
Yes.
11/17/2025. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen, on the Ultimate Autographs YouTube,
You're
Facebook,
welcome.
and Twitch
You're welcome.
pages.
You're welcome.
Wow, that's the hottest take we've had here in a long time.
At the current moment.
That's the current moment.
It might
That's right.
change in a few weeks.
But I was gonna say, Brian, hold off on that hat. I have a Bronco, one of those foam Bronco hats.
I can wear that.
I'll bring in and you
How
can
about
wear
next
that.
Monday?
Next Monday?
Next Monday, Brian,
All
it's
right.
a date. Robbie and I will be next Monday.
Well,
Robbie will
I mean,
bring
it's
the
up to
phone.
you. I got a hat. I got one of those Bronco foam
Yeah,
hats.
I wore one of those for Colin for the Eagles. So
Oh, yeah, kinda like
how about
that,
next
yeah.
Monday? We'll do
Kinda
that
like
next
that,
Monday. So
If you don't pay up on this,
well, it's already done, Brian. Next Monday, I'll be wearing Robbie's foam thing. I'll be honest, then, I'm not placing any wagers on the Chiefs and Colts game. Right now, I'm in a state of concern with my football team. My one hope is Patrick Mahomes in the speed flex. I have too much respect for the Colts to place a wager on this upcoming game. I'm going to have to do a hard pass, Robbie.
A hard pass?
Let's get started with our dice roll, though, and our breakdown, rundown of the breaks. Definitely a little bit worried about that game this upcoming week, personally, because I don't know. Jonathan Taylor, he's a dude. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher. 1 and a 3 won't do. 5 and a 2, 7 will do. 7 will do. So scores coming in for the game tonight. Drop us a score. You get the exact score right. That would be a $30 gift card in store credit. So dice roll 7. I'm making the automatic chase, Robbie, will be the MVP series. It's an awesome, awesome series, to say the least. All right. Well, we'll see, Brian. We'll see what happens. Vault headliners left there. Kyle Dissler would include Ashton Genty, Brett Favre, Bo Nix, and Keenan Allen. So bragging rights works, then, McKeon. I'll do the same thing, then. I'll say on the air the Chiefs are, or the Colts are better than the Chiefs right now. If the Chiefs win, you got to say the Chiefs are better than the Colts right now. Bragging rights sounds good to me. Let's get started with the breaks here. Quad box break in the MVP Authentic Series. This is only 20 boxes, Robbie. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 15 headliners in 20 boxes, guys. And then we have 3 secondaries. So, Robbie, there's only 2 surprises that we don't know of. If you're wondering what's in the series, every name but 2 is listed right here. Every name but 5 is on the graphic. Every single player in the series has been a former MVP in the NFL. Every single one. Tom Brady, of course, a 3-time MVP.
Excuse me.
Bless you, sir. Brett Favre, a 3-time MVP. Can you actually message Jessica? I just caught this. We were looking at this graphic to make sure I had the right thing. Can you message her to correct Lawrence Taylor's name? It's not a Taylor, it's Lawrence Taylor. So we'll get that graphic corrected. When you get a second, Robbie, to message Jessica. Patrick Mahomes, a 3-time MVP. Dan Marino, actually Mahomes, a 2-time MVP, 3-time Super Bowl MVP. Marino's got an MVP. Kurt Warner's got 2. Bradshaw's got 1. Steve Young's got a couple. Josh Allen with an MVP as well. Adrian Peterson on the Vikings. Terrell Davis, salute to service. Barry Sanders, former MVP. 3 running back MVPs, making 4 with Jim Brown, who won 3 of them. And then also an MVP for Emmitt Smith and Earl Campbell. Yeah, I'm not wearing a Packer hat, Bri. I only wear hats of first-place teams. That's why the Broncos are acceptable. The Packers are, what are they? Last I checked, Robbie, the Packers are in 3rd place, or are they now in 2nd place? I don't know. The Bears are in 1st. That's all I know.
Yeah, Bears are in 1st.
So I can wear a bear hat and a Bronco
JoJo, real
hat.
quick, who are you? JoJo, real name, JoJo.
I think that's Joseph Villafan. He'll confirm.
Oh, it is. You're right.
I think it's Joseph Villafan.
Yep.
By the way, that Jim Brown is a drip speed flex. We have a lot of double up, triple ups, quadruple ups in here. For example, AFC West, Mahomes, Terrell Davis. We have what? AFC East, Dan Marino, Tom Brady. NFC North, Brett Favre, Barry Sanders. AFC North, Jim Brown, Terry Bradshaw. A lot of options to win 2 helmets with 1 spot. Let's get after it in the MVP Authentic Helmet Series. 20 boxes, 15 headliners, 75% chance at a photoed headliner. We have what? I believe 6 speed flexes. Favre, Mahomes, Marino, Peterson, Young, and Earl Campbell. So this series is loaded. Definitely expect this whole series to go tonight. The MVP Authentic Series, 20 boxes up, 20 boxes down. That is the expectation. We have 6 to go in the vault double box. We're looking at 10 boxes left in the vault. 5 headliners in this series still, 4 of which are photoed. Ashton Genty, who'll be playing tonight, the first running back drafted in this last year's draft class. We have ourselves in this series still Brett Favre Speed Flex, the 3-time MVP on that beautiful Packer Flex. Got a Bo Nix camo authentic. You know, part of a quarterback's job is to deliver when the game is on the line. Every dang time, fourth quarter, doesn't matter if he's having a good game, a bad game, or a great game. Last 2-3 minutes of the game, Bo Nix, 2 words, Robbie, always delivers. Keenan Allen on that 2-tone, authentic, the beautiful Speed Flex. AFC West, Knicks, Allen, Genty, a lot of double ups in here. Plus, we got a secondary headliner, Hall of Fame linebacker, Zach Thomas in this series. We do have the All-Decade, which is down to 1 box left. 2 boxes, 1 break left. It's a double box break in the All-Decade series. Every single player in this series was an All-Decade team member. 1 secondary headliner, Sean Alexander. We get this done, Robbie. We dropped some black box replica helmets in the room with fresh headliners. Jerseys, we have 4 boxes left. No headliners left, but $29 a spot. The lowest entry point in the room. Always worth the risk for $29. Mini helmets, 4 boxes left. 3 headliners left. That includes George Kittle, who had a couple of touchdown catches over the weekend. And Dominic Suh, terrific defensive star for the Lions. Then we got a secondary headliner, CJ2K, Chris Johnson, 3 and 4 chance at a headliner in the minis. And actually, Robbie, can we take the minis down as personals too?
Sure.
Now let's do that because we only have 4 left. It's 2 double box breaks. Gets it done nice and easy there. No more mini personals available. We'll get some new personals up when we get the new series up. Authentic Helmet Mystery Box. These are all authentic helmets, $644.99. You buy one of these, you get a guaranteed authentic helmet sent to your house or open up live on the stream. Jerseys are up as well. Then we have the headliner package. We have 1 mini, 1 jersey, 1 rep, 1 authentic, 4 headliner names for $1934.99 or free if you're a part of the Sick Club. Ooh, gonna guess LaDainian Tomlinson and Matt Ryan for the hidden gem in the MVP series. I like that, Dan. Those are possibilities. A couple of things. 1, Rodgers better play. Want to make the Bears make it miserable on Sunday. Lastly, Cowboys 30, Raiders 14. Yeah, we'll see if Rodgers plays on Sunday. He's got that wrist injury. Bears and Steelers going to be a big game this upcoming weekend.
Yes, it is.
What's
yes,
up,
it is.
Kevin Hawthorne? Good evening from Lakeland, Florida. What's up, Kev? Cowboys 31, Raiders 25 from Westy. Raiders 17, Cowboys 13, Bradley. And that's 24 on the Raiders for Westy. I'm going to go with whatever. The over-under, I think, is 49.5, Robbie. With all these low-scoring primetime games, I'm going to say 20-17 Cowboys. 2017 Cowboys is my pick for the game tonight. Now, the Cowboys would probably win by more points if they had a former MVP like Emmitt Smith in the squad. Got that Emmitt Smith in the MVP series, guys. So we'll knock out a couple personals before we get these breaks moving. But the MVP's bought in across the board. A spot on the quad, a spot on the double, and a spot on the single. All bought into that MVP series.
That is correct. Timothy, and Alfredo.
There we go. I love to hear it, guys. Awesome people in that break. Appreciate you guys. And then, Robbie, you did confirm we have not done these personals yet.
We have...
So Scott Lukemeyer will get his authentic helmet mystery box, and then we'll do Les's jersey mystery box after. Then Aaron saying 21-17 Cowboys. Thank you, Aaron. So all decade team is coming up. One spot to go. And then after that, I'm guessing by then the MVP series should be ready. So I guess those are in the back, right, Robbie? The full-size authentic helmet mystery box.
Yeah, I believe 4. I could double check.
left?
I could double check.
All right, well, just grab a random one. I trust you when you get a second. You know what? While you get that, I'll go ahead and do the jersey box for Les.
And then, I was going to say that's a jersey.
Jersey I can get here myself. We only have a few jerseys left. Looks like 16, 25, 26, and 30. You okay? Oh, boy. Well, Robbie, I hope it's okay. Just ran into the door. What a Robbie guy. Running the doors here in the break room. 16, 25, 26, and 30. I will pick the box for the jersey personal. Then we'll do the authentic helmet personal. And then hopefully we get to some breaks afterwards. All right. So 30. Did you find those or?
Yeah, 6 of them actually.
6 of them? Okay.
6 of them. I just wanted to check something really quick.
You're good. I'll do the jersey personal first. It'll be box 30. You know what I'll do, Robbie, while I get up and get that? I'll get my last 2 boxes in the all decade as well. That's coming.
Okay. 051.
All right. Are you double checking whether we did them or something else?
Yeah. Just want to make sure. Just double checking. We just got it. I just want to double check.
So you're doing the orders of the 2 guys for the 2 personals, right?
Yeah.
They weren't done this weekend, for example.
So this came in at what time? This came in at 11:04. Okay.
Today?
Yeah.
Okay.
First order. Okay. And then this would be okay. Yeah, he came in just now. So. Okay.
So both of those have not been done.
Yeah, not have been done.
Perfect. Let's do them now.
You're good.
Thank you, sir. Robbie down. He's back up. Robbie's a tough son of a gun. All right, Les, good luck on your jersey personal. 4th down jersey series, my man. We have a former Super Bowl champion quarterback, a Pro Bowler at one point as well. He was, probably best known for his time with the Bucs when he won the Super Bowl, that 01-02 Bucs team, when they beat the Raiders in the Super Bowl. Beautiful, beautiful red jersey. B-Rad, Brad Johnson. That is JSA certified for Les. Congrats, Les, on your Brad Johnson custom jersey. Love the Buccaneer red. The color scheme is nice. It's a beautiful jersey there for Les. Brad Johnson. All right. We'll get this folded up. Then we have the authentic personal coming up. And that all-decade team will be soon. And we'll do single and double for those reps when we get it closed up. The hard count replica helmets are upcoming next. Minis are worth getting into, Ashley. There's 4 boxes left, 3 headliners left. George Kittle, Dominic Sue, and Chris Johnson. I would say those are definitely worth getting into, no doubt, Miss Ashley, in the mini helmets. Show me the minis, as we say here in the break room. Show me the minis. All right, Les, congratulations. If you are watching, let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. But Les is a brand new guy here. Welcome to the break room family here with the Brad Johnson Bucks jersey. Very, very nice to say the least here. Got that folded up, and we have the authentic personal on deck here. I'm going to get into the MVP series, guys. The most expensive autographs, the players worth the most money. Every single player in that series an MVP winner. Some of the best. That quad is now down to 6. That single's also down to 6. Now, best case scenario, 632 in a quad, guys. You can land in the AFC East, snag a Tom Brady, a new rivalry speed flex Dan Marino, and snag a Josh Allen. Those of 3 lids combined are worth north of $5,000 combined. Get them for only $632 in that quad with 1 spot. I know, Robbie, you can firsthand speak about a quad up. It happened in your UA After Dark show, not this last Friday, but the one before.
Yeah.
I witnessed it. That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. Westy has Ashley. I got you. Ashley started off the next break. There we go.
It was so crazy that night. Yeah. Hopefully we can have another one like that.
I mean, imagine one, and we had one a few months ago with Dom and I, where a customer got in the All Speed Flex series and got an AFC East spot and got a Tom Brady as part of one of 4 helmets. So
Wow.
It is possible. Only 20 boxes in the series. That is a possibility. Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one. All aboard the bus.
The bus.
Jerome Bettis on the Camo Authentic. Beautiful lid with that white signature. Very, very clean on Jerome Bettis. One of the best running backs of all time. 8th all time in rushing yards. Multiple Pro Bowls. A Super Bowl champion. Just a guy that was hard to bring down. One of the best power backs in football history. On such a classic team. A beautiful camo as well. That Steeler Authentic. Jerome Bettis. Handsome collector check-in. What's up, Ronnie? Did you get the right room for this, Ronnie? I'm not sure. Ronnie in Sulaco.
Oh,
Nice
you don't
job,
wanna
Scott
know.
Lukemeyer. I'm messing. Ronnie is a very handsome guy. No doubt. Very nice to Scott there on the Jerome Bettis. The bus, the bus, the bus. One of the best looking signatures out there. A physical bus with the number 36. Very, very clean lid on Jerome Bettis. Ashley's in the minis already. There we go, Ash. Making moves on those minis. Those are 6 to go. Rob, I just want to make sure, no rush. I know you got a lot going on. Did you get a chance to reach out to Jessica?
Yeah, that's,
Okay.
that's already done.
Okay, so you're just updated when you get a second?
Is it? She come already through?
No, I haven't
No,
seen
just-
it. I'm
yeah,
just
I'm
making
waiting on
sure
her
you
message.
did.
Yeah.
You're waiting on her. Okay, sounds good, brother. So, best helmets in the series, guys. What do you think? Best helmets in the MVP series. This is tough because Jim Brown is a drip. Tom Brady's Tom Brady. I do love that new rivalry speed flex on Dan Marino. The Adrian Peterson's a custom lid. I'm a Chief guy. Love that classic red for Patrick Mahomes. That Terry Bradshaw, by the way, that's the exact helmet we just pulled, except for a Bradshaw autograph, not a Bettis. What do you guys think? Best helmets in this series? Top 4 or 5? I gotta say, one I didn't mention, Robbie. That like matte black Steve Young looks very sharp as well. Man, the MVP series, that black visor on the Mahomes too, that black and red really, really works together for me. The MVP Authentic Helmet series. Every single box in this series is an authentic helmet featuring a former league MVPs. Let me add these up. So 3 for Brady, 3 for Favre, that's 6. 1 for Lawrence Taylor, 7. 2 for Mahomes, 9. Marino had 110. Warner had 212. Bradshaw had 113. Steve Young had 215. Allen with 116. Peterson is 17. Davis is 18. Barry Sanders is 19. 3 for Jim Brown, that's 22. 1 for Emmitt Smith, 23. And then 1 for Earl Campbell, 24. There is 24 league MVPs on this graphic, 15 photoed headliners, and 20 boxes. The best of the best in the MVP Authentic Helmet series. This is really good. I mean, this is a really, really good series. We have, I could argue between Barry Sanders, Jim Brown, Adrian Peterson, and Emmitt Smith, maybe 4 of the top 5 running backs to ever play the game, just leaving off Walter Peyton from that list. We have Tom Brady, the best quarterback ever. You could argue Mahomes could be the second best. Steve Young, Brett Favre, Dan Marino. These are all guys that are top 10. Josh Allen will be top 10. Bradshaw and Kurt Warner, just outside the top 10 for quarterbacks. It's very hard to win MVP, Robbie. That means you're the best player. Think about all the kids that grow up playing football. Pee-wee, high school, college, go on to the pros. We're talking about like hundreds of thousands of kids playing this wonderful game of football, and only a hand select few get to be MVP in the league. It's no such thing as getting lucky to be MVP. You got to be really darn good for 16 or 17 games now. These are the best of the best in this series. So comments in the chat. Westy likes Marino, then the Berry lid. John likes Marino and Steve Young, which makes sense. John's a Niner fan, Steve Young. Ronnie and Sulaco also like Steve Young. And Ashley likes Marino, Young, and AP. So that's a great list of items. Here's that Adrian Peterson, by the way. The split splat, the purple, the white. That's a very, very clean speed flex all day. Adrian Peterson. Here's that drip Jim Brown. Very, very clean lid on the 3-time MVP, the late great Jim Brown. So get that series off and running, guys. Only 5 to go in that quad, 6 to go in that double. We were talking about last Friday, Robbie, the quarterback room, how it's only 25 boxes and it's going to go quickly. This one is only 20 boxes, Robbie Lopez. Only 20 boxes, and, outside of a high roller where every box, it's a crate where there's a headliner guaranteed in a crate. I don't know if we've ever had this in the break room before. 20 boxes, 15 photoed headliners. 75% chance are photoed headliners. The Revis jersey, I believe, is gone, Eric. It's not on our board. I do see a secondary headliner, Sean Alexander. I'm guessing the Revis jersey was pulled recently. All I see on our headliner board is secondary Sean Alexander. The last all-decade break, it'll be him and plus another all-decade team member. Thank you, Robbie, for updating that graphic. That Lawrence Taylor looks much cleaner now on that Rave Authentic. All-decade is sold out. All-decade team is coming up. I don't even have to ask for box numbers. What I will ask, though, Robbie, just want to confirm those reps, I think, are out of 30. And that's our next series, the replica helmets. And that one is a break-only series. I did check in with our guy in series production. That one is not up for personals right now. Break room only. So get the all-decade off the ticker because that's coming up. It'll be the last 2 boxes of the series for the all-decade break. And we'll do single and double in the new reps. Ouch. Single and double coming up in that. Michael Arnett, Ryan Andreessen, Troy Pendley, Kyle Dissler, Casey Hahn. Let us know if that's correct. Casey, also let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. We got Kenneth Stanton and then John Young in the all-decade. I'll leave the bus up for now. I did get the all-decade boxes when I was getting the jersey, so these are the last 2 boxes in the all-decade mixer. Thank you guys for getting this closed up. Ronnie asking anyone to join on the authentic single. Looks like there's already 2 folks in there, Ronnie, so you jump in. That break will definitely go. Only 6 to go in that single. 4 to go in that quad, by the way, in our new series, the MVP Authentics. All right, guys. We'll go 7 times for our spots here. Good luck, good luck, good luck. 7 was our dice roll tonight. 5, 6, and 7. All right, Casey Hahn, you got the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South is Ryan Andreessen. Michael Arnett, the NFC East. Casey's got the NFC West. John Young's got the AFC North. Troy Pendley, AFC South. Kyle Dissler, AFC East. And Kenneth Stanton, last but not least, in the AFC West. Good luck, guys, for the all-decade team double coming up. Every single member in this series was an all-decade team member. That's pretty good. I would argue, Robbie, MVP is even better, though, because you were the best in a given season. That series is about to get started here with that quad getting down to the end of it. Oh, let's go, Robbie! This is a guy that is near and dear to our hearts. We got the GOAT kick and punt returner, the most returned touchdowns ever.
There we go.
The Hall of Famer, the all-decade team member. It's Devin Hester on a stat jersey at that.
There we go.
Devin Hester, you are ridiculous.
Oh.
That's what it says on there, Robbie.
Love it.
The top 100 greatest Bears of all time. NFL record, 20 career return TDs, 3-time first-team All-Pro, NFL 2000s, All-Decade Team and Hall of Fame 2024, Devin Hester. Tell you what, to be the best at what you do in the whole world, in the history of the world, is special. Nobody's a better returner than Devin Hester, and pretty sure, Robbie, no one will ever be better than Devin Hester. Nice job, Casey. D. Hester in the house. Always makes me think back to that Super Bowl game against the Colts.
Oh, yeah.
Opening kickoff to the house, and just for a second there, Robbie, thought the Bears might win that game. Then, of course, reality sunk in. Grossman versus Peyton Manning. One of those special moments for me watching that Super Bowl with the Bears, that opening return touchdown for Devin Hester. Very, very cool. And that's what the break room's all about. We always focus in on the photo headliners, but, you get a name like Devin Hester in the Ann Moore section, you're going to be pretty happy. No doubt about that. All right, we'll put this Hester jersey in the box. Devin Hester. And we will keep it rolling. One more all-decade box left. And then I'm hoping to get to that MVP series here next. A lot of MVPs. I mean, 20 boxes, 20 MVPs. That is pretty darn special. We are taking score predictions for the game tonight until kickoff. Get those score predictions in. You get the exact score right. We'll shoot you guys $30 in-store credit tonight. Cowboys and Raiders. All right, 5 out of 30 coming up. The last box in the all-decade team mixer. Very last one. Looks like we got a mini helmet here. Mini helmet. It is our secondary headliner on these new rivalry minis. Very, very clean on that Seahawk. Sort of that green, that blue. Very, very sharp lid. A Beckett QR code on the back. By the way, Robbie, Casey got 2 spots in this break. 2 wins.
She's got a double up win. Look at that.
Yeah.
First double up win.
Congrats, Casey.
Was that Sean Alexander?
Sean Alexander on the mini. Let us know, Casey, if you are a female or a male. One thing I know about Casey, winner. Winner, chicken dinner.
Winner.
On the 05 NFL MVP, did set the single season record for rushing touchdowns that year and total touchdowns. That record lasted all but 1 season, with LaDainian Tomlinson breaking it the next season. Did Grandma Theismann, and Uncle Charlie survive the Halloween holidays? Grandma Theismann is well, Westy. As for Uncle Charlie, Robbie, I'll leave that to you. He's doing okay, Uncle Charlie?
Yeah, I haven't seen him, so he's still out there in the woods somewhere.
Okay, good to know.
He's there somewhere out there in the woods.
So what's up, Corey Doback? I finally hit the Legendary Collector. How do I select the reward to get the reward? So you would have a code emailed to you, my man. Sig Club Rewards Program. Legendary Collector. Let's see what that price is here in a second as I load our page. Legendary Collector is a free signed replica helmet black box mystery box. So at the current moment, we don't have those up right now, Corey. We'll get those up when we can. I would stay tuned. We'll get some black box reps up in the near future. Then you can redeem that code. But right now, the reps Robbie will drop right now are just for the breaks. Keenan and Favre are still in the turnover. Yes, Ronnie. That's the Vault Series. 10 boxes left. 5 headliners left, including Ashton Genty, Brett Favre Speedflex, Bo Nix Authentic, and that 2-tone Keenan Allen Speedflex. Not to mention Zach Thomas as a secondary headliner, Mr. Insulurkin Insulaco. All right, 2 to go in that quad break, by the way, guys. Let's get that done. 2 to go in that quad, 5 to go in the single, 4 boxes coming out in the MVP Authentic quad. Like I said earlier, in the AFC East, you can snag Tom Brady, Dan Marino, Josh Allen, all in the AFC East spot. NFC North spot could land you Brett Favre, Barry Sanders, Adrian Peterson. AFC West could get you Mahomes and Terrell Davis. NFC East, Lawrence Taylor, Emmitt Smith, AFC North, Jim Brown, Terry Bradshaw. NFC West, Kurt Warner and Steve Young. Doubles are your friends. Quads are your friends. The best time to play a double or a quad box break at the beginning of the series when there's multiple options, more chances to double up, triple up, quadruple up, so on and so forth in the MVP Authentic Helmet Series. So Vault Single and Authentic Single, let's go, says Ronnie. Let's do it. The Authentic Single is only, let's see here, 5 to go, Ronnie. That Vault Single is 7 to go. Quick look at those new rep helmets, by the way. Up is a single and double. The hard count replicas. These are all full-size authentic reps, which display pretty similar to an authentic. Every single box available. Got some big names. Alvin Kamara, Puka Nacua, Ray Lewis, Warren Sapp, that Rave, Michael Irvin, Earl Campbell on the Classic Oiler, Phil Simms Rave, Eric Dickerson STS, Jerry Rice on the Rave, Jim Kelly, Josh Jacobs, Champ Bailey, Drew Brees, LaShawn McCoy, Justin Jefferson. That over there, guys, is a 30 boxer. And we have 15 headliners. It's a 50% chance at a photoed headliner in the hard count rep helmets. 15 and 30 is pretty good, but not as good as 15 and 20, which is what the MVP Authentic Series is for. Now, typically, Robbie, the most expensive autographs in football memorabilia tend to be quarterbacks. Brady, Favre, Mahomes, Marino, Warner, Bradshaw, Steve Young, Josh Allen. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 quarterbacks in here. Not only is it a 15 and 20 chance at a headliner, 18 and 20 counting secondary, it's an 8 and 20 chance at a quarterback. And these are 8 of the 20 greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game. I mean, Brady and Mahomes, probably 1, 2. Marino, Favre, guys, Steve Young, guys that are in that top 10 discussion. Kurt Warner, Terry Bradshaw. I mean, Josh Allen, I think, could be a top 10 quarterback of all time. Over the weekend, Robbie, Josh Allen, it was the 3rd time in football history where somebody had 3 passing touchdowns and 3 rushing touchdowns in the same game. It was done by Otto Graham back in the 50s or 60s. Then Josh Allen did it last year, and Josh Allen did it yesterday. So
Wow.
He'll definitely be in that top 10 discussion when he's done. Some of the best quarterbacks of all time. I mean, the most expensive autograph in football memorabilia, of course, is Tom Brady. The second most expensive autograph in football memorabilia is Patrick Mahomes. So you're getting the best players, the most expensive signatures, which are the easiest to sell, easiest to trade. Even if you hate Brady, even if you hate Mahomes, a Brady Authentic and a Mahomes Speed Flex, those are getting close to $3K in value. And it only rise and rise as we go. These autographs are not getting cheaper with the years. They're getting more expensive. So you get names like that for close to $3K, over 2,500. You get them here for as little as $158 in a single. I mean, heck, talk about the quad up, Robbie. $632. Marino, Brady, Allen, Mahomes, Trout, Davis. If you even get one of those, Mahomes or Brady or Allen or Marino, even getting one of those, you're getting your money's worth in that quad. You do get 4 chances, and you keep your same division for all 4 boxes. I think of this series as sort of like an era series, right? Like Jim Brown was a star in the 60s. Earl Campbell right after that. I mean, we have guys that were massive players in the 70s. Bradshaw. We have, the 90s. Brett Favre, Emmitt Smith, Steve Young, Dan Marino. Marino for the 80s and 90s both. Trout Davis in the 90s. 2000s. Guys like Adrian Peterson. We have, more modern guys. Mahomes, Josh Allen. We kind of have all the eras covered. All the positions covered. These are some awesome, awesome MVPs. Now, we've never had an MVP that was a wide receiver. So this will have no receivers. I'm guessing it's pretty much exclusively quarterbacks and running backs, with the exception of Lawrence Taylor, who is one of 2 guys that won a defensive MVP. And then Mark Mosley was an MVP as a kicker. I'm pretty sure Mark Mosley is not in this series, though. A couple of secondary headliners, Marshall Faulk, Sean Alexander, Marcus Allen. So there's actually 18 we know of. The 15 photoed, the 3 secondary. There's only 2 surprise MVPs. So I'm going to make it fun for the customers. I will offer up Robbie $10 in store credit if anyone in the chat guesses what the other 2 MVPs are in this series. $10 for anyone in the chat. $30 if you guess it and you win a helmet in this series. So you got to get in the break, win a helmet, make your guess, then you would get $30 in store credit. Otherwise, $10 for anybody watching if you can guess what the 2 and more MVPs are in the series. Because 18 of the 20 boxes are known in this series. So I know Den guessed earlier. So Den, you can get up to $20 in store credit if you don't play. If you do play, it could be up to $60 in store credit for guessing correctly. So that series is knocking on that door. The replica helmets are moving already. 4 to go in that double box. Full-size reps. So, yeah, that Dan kicker, Mark Mosley, won the MVP. That was a strike-shortened season. It was shocking that he won the MVP. I still don't know how that happened, but it did. Mark Mosley, the only MVP that was not a quarterback, a running back, or a defensive player. That was, by the way, in the 82 season, Mark Mosley. I still don't get it. Like, this is what Mosley did that year. He had 6 of 6 field goals. No, 8 of 8 field goals, excuse me. No, I'm looking at the wrong one. 20 of 21 field goals made, 16 of 19 PATs, and he got the MVP. Dan Fouts was second, Marcus Allen was third, Joe Theismann fourth, Danny White was fifth. So that's just a strange case for Mark Mosley getting MVP. He won't be in this series, though, guys. We don't really get kickers in the series. We'll be looking at some of the legitimate MVP winners. For example, when Patrick Mahomes won his first MVP, he had 50 touchdown passes, Robbie. That is tied with Tom Brady for the second most ever. 50 touchdown passes in one of Brady's MVP years. That was the 07 season where the Patriots won every single game. Dan Marino had 48 passing touchdowns, excuse me, in 84, which was, at the time, the record for Dan Marino. So it's not kicker MVPs. These guys deserve their MVPs. I think I have 2 guesses with 2 entries, Lamar Jackson and Sean Alexander. So, John Young, keep this in mind. Sean Alexander actually is already listed. So we're excluding the listed headliners. Marshall Faulk, Sean Alexander, Marcus Allen. It cannot be one of these names as part of the guesses because they are known as secondary headliners. I'm also going to give you a clue, John, to help him out, Robbie. Lamar Jackson almost never signs autographs. We almost never get him in this room. So I would say this, if we had Lamar Jackson in the room, he would definitely be a photoed headliner. So
what is this for?
Guesses for what the and more MVPs are in the MVP Authentic. I told them $10 for anybody in the chat, $30 if you win in a break and get the helmet. So, for example, if someone out there in the chat guesses they don't play the break, they don't win in the break, they only get $10. If someone like John Young, who I'm guessing is in the break, he could get $30 per each one that he guesses correctly. Ozzy with a couple good guesses, LaDainian Tomlinson and Joe Theismann. Those make sense. Those could be possibilities in this break. 2 to go in that quad now. 5 to go in that double. Who's going to get us closed up in that MVP series? That is the automatic Chase wheel spin as well. So the best of the best. Only guy to win 3 MVPs in a row, by the way. Brett Favre, 96, 97, 98, winning 3 straight. Adrian Peterson, the last running back MVP. Jim Brown, the only running back with 3 MVPs ever. I mean, these names are a part of football history, man. One of the best years for MVPs, Robbie, 1984. So Dan Marino won the MVP that year with 48 passing touchdowns. Eric Dickerson broke the single season rushing mark with 2,105 rushing yards, but did not get the MVP, Robbie, because Marino had 48 passing touchdowns. What or near 1984 was when it came to the MVP race. That was a heck of an year, to say the least. So get those spots, folks. Let's keep it rolling. Get those spots. 2 to go in that quad break. 5 to go in that double box break. We have some helmets in here we don't typically see. For the second time in break room history, we have that new rivalry helmet. Dan Marino with that blue visor. Looks super duper clean. That matte black on Steve Young. Boy, that is nice. With the gold ink. That's not a lid we see all that often. A Jim Brown drip speed flex. Jim Brown on a custom speed flex. That is something different in this series. Oh, you're good. No problem, John. My bad. Didn't read the secondary guesses. Revised guesses, Rich Gannon and Thurman Thomas. Those are both good guesses. I would argue Thurman Thomas is a great guess because we get Thurman Thomas a lot in our break room.
Yep.
We get Rich Gannon sometimes too. That's a possibility. Thurman Thomas, though, it's a good one, John. I'll say that. Air McNair, co-MVP 2003, says Mr. Bruce Wayne. That is possible. Are the reps going into personals? So these reps are not part of the Black Box personals. I did check with our production team. They will make a separate series for the Black Box personals. You know, the honest reason why these are not part of the Black Box personals, my man, is these Black Box helmets in our series making lead are too good for the Black Box personals. So the series is a higher end replica helmet series. That is why it's a break room exclusive when it comes to these. Also glad to have you on, Common and Robbie. Sorry I didn't say that when you opened. Good to have you too, Fozzie Ozzy. Appreciate you, my man. Aaron McNair, by the way, co-MVP in 03 with Peyton Manning. The co-MVP season with those two in the AFC South. So reps are moving too, by the way. 3 spots to go. Those display the same as the Authentics. They're worth a little bit less, but they look the same. If you're looking to keep your helmets, those are not bad. Squirmin Thurman for the win. Good call, says Bruce Wayne. There we go, Bruce. So got a couple guesses for Thurman Thomas. I'm going to stop telling him what are good guesses, Robbie, because if it is in fact Thurman Thomas, we'll be giving out multiple gift cards and store credit. But that's okay. We're nice to you guys. You guys get multiple gift cards on us. Appreciate you guys, our customers. The best in the business. Boomer and Theismann from Jeff August. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Boomer Esiason, Joe Theismann. I'm supposed to stop saying it's good. So I'll leave it at that. But those are the guesses for Jeff.
That's horrible. Bad.
Terrible guess, Jeff. Terrible. So $10 for anyone that guesses it right. $30 if you win a helmet in the series, Robbie. Not just for entering a break. Got to win a helmet. So, for example, if John Young is in the break, let's just say he guesses Rich Gannon. He doesn't win a break, he gets $10. He does win a break, $30. Question, Ryan Andreessen, is guessing what the 2 MVP and more section hits are. So, for example, we have 20 boxes of the MVP Authentic Series. 20 boxes, 15 photoed headliners here. 15 of the 20 are photoed headliners. 75% chance at a photoed headliner. We have 3 secondary headliners. Marshall Faulk, Sean Alexander, and Marcus Allen. So there's 2 MVPs in the and more section. 2 guys that were an MVP that are not photoed or listed in the series. If you guess what those 2 names are, you get $10 in store credit per guess for anyone watching the show. If you guess the names and you win a box in the series, you get $30 in store credit per correct guess. So let's just say technically a best case scenario. If you guess correctly twice and you win 2 boxes, you get $30 in store credit. You guess correctly once and you win 1 helmet, $30. What if you guess correctly twice, Robbie, but you only win 1 box? You would get $30, then $10 in addition for that second guess. So we're not giving you 30 and 10, though. If you're in the break, you're not going to get 30 plus 10. It's 30. So free to guess, doesn't cost any money. Obviously, to get the $30, you got to be in a break, but $10 in store credit for a free guess, Robbie. It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
$10 free.
Not bad at all.
I'll take $10 free.
Why not?
Why not?
All right, folks, it's about kickoff time. One last chance. I'll give you, 5 more minutes to kick off? So 5 more minutes to get those scores in?
What time is it tonight?
7:01.
I think it's 7:15, Robbie. I know they're running on the field. I see 7:15 is the kickoff.
Oh,
on ESPN.
7:15? Okay, so
They got a little more time, but not much.
14 minutes.
14 minutes. 14 minutes,
we don't want those
guys.
late stragglers to come in here and be like, well, it's kickoff time. Can I get my score in?
The matchup tonight is the Raiders and the Cowboys. We have the Ashton Genty Speed Flex up top there next to Robbie. Then we got the Emmitt Smith next to me. We have the exact same Emmitt Smith Speed Flex. Actually, I think it's an authentic in this case. Emmitt Smith authentic for the Cowboys in the MVP series. Marcus Allen's a secondary headliner for the Raiders, which could pair with Mahomes and Trout Davis. He's representing the Raiders on that MVP series. So 2 spots to go. Who's getting those last 2 spots?
12, 13.
We are knocking on that door.
Last week's Monday game, we have now 1, 2, 3. We only got 7 people to participate.
Robbie, no one has guessed the score right this year yet for football.
I'll go 31-21 them boys, John Young. All
What's
right,
up, John
thank
Young?
you.
I have not heard anyone say Cam Newton. We don't get Cam Newton a lot. We do get him occasionally, though, so it's possible. I've not seen a Cam Newton guess yet. No. Cowboys 31, Raiders 27 from Joshua Bateman.
The Batman.
What's up, Batman? Your MVP, Josh Allen, in this MVP series. He played like an MVP, Josh Allen, over the weekend. 3 passing touchdowns, 3 rushing touchdowns. Put on a show in that win over the Bucs, JA-17.
Yeah.
It was like 40-something fantasy points he got in that game. Cam Newton, O.J. Simpson from Ryan Andreessen. The Juice did win MVP in 72, I believe. So thank you, my man, for that guess. So 2 to go in that quad. Only 4 to go in that single box, guys. $158. Land at Patrick Mahomes Speed Flex retail value a touch under $3K. Tom Brady retail value for an authentic a touch under $3K. Sometimes could even be worth more depending on where you go. But you know, a lot of these helmets are worth $1,000. Some are worth north of $2,000. Some are closer to $3,000, like Mahomes and Tom Brady in particular. I love this merino lid. I saw this for the first time in person last Friday, Robbie. The new Rivalry Speed Flex Dan Marino.
Oh, man.
With that orange ink. That's a clean lid.
I don't know which one's even more, that one or the San Francisco's rivalry that's also black.
Is this the new rivalry for them, or is this just the matte? This the new one?
That's the new rivalry.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So we've had the matte black before. I actually like the Niner one even better.
Yeah,
That's Steve Young.
I am 110%. I believe that is the new one, but let me double check. I can
Robbie,
always double check.
I love that Steve Young with that gold ink, the gold visor, the gold face mask. That thing is super duper clean for the Niner legend. Those are, of course, they give you the jerseys, Robbie. Give us the helmets. Maybe if we type in helmets.
Yeah.
That's a nice lid. That's a nice lid for Steve Young, though. The best lefty quarterback of all time. I know John Young is a big Niners fan. That is right up your alley, Mr. John Young. A very, very clean 49er. That's a speed flex, too, by the way, on that Steve Young. A speed flex for Steve Young. I love that black and red and gold color combo together. League MVP, a Super Bowl MVP.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, Steve Young won 2 MVPs.
There it is.
That's the rivalry, Robbie?
Yeah, it is.
So that is the new rivalry helmet.
Yep.
If I don't win the Steve Young, I'll trade you to anyone if he's interested in trading for it, says John. There we go, John. Steve Young had one of the most interesting paths in a career, man. If you're the guy that replaces Joe Montana, he not only replaced Joe Montana, Robbie, the Niners essentially said, Montana's older, Steve Young's younger. We're going to move on from Joe Montana and go to Steve Young as our quarterback. The amount of pressure this dude faced. I mean, had Steve Young not delivered, he would have been hated in San Francisco. So that was just like such a high-pressure job, and Steve Young took it and ran with it, literally. Ran the football well, threw the football well, won a couple of MVPs. I believe multiple years, like 5 of them, I think, led the league in completion percentage. Got 6 touchdown passes in a Super Bowl. That's a record. Boy, that was a very, very impressive run for Steve Young. What's up, Alfredo? What's going on, my man? Reps are closed, says Den. Brand new rep series that is sold out. So that's coming up. New replica helmets right now, Robbie. New MVP Authentics. We have 2 series right now full of brand new items, brand new headliners, all of them available. So full-size rep double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. 2 box numbers for the replica helmets here on a manic Monday night in the break room. You know what's great about that MVP series, Robbie? We get that first quad done, all of a sudden we're down to 16 boxes or less. I'll usually say when we're at 15 or less in the break room and there's big names left, we start chasing. We knock out 1 quad, we're already just 1 box away from 15 or less. So that series will go quick tonight. Eric wants 12 in the wheel. Thank you, Eric. So I'll do 12, and then I'll go to our 1 through 30 wheel, 12 and the wheel.
Both of these is Josh.
That's
Jason.
Ryan Andreessen.
Or Ryan, yeah, that's right.
That's Ryan Andreessen, right?
Yeah, Ryan Andreessen.
All right, Ryan. All right, so I'll go to our 1 to 30 wheel for the reps. Good luck, guys. The double box break, so we'll do 12. Yep, both of us, Ryan. We got you, Ryan. 12 and 28 for the replica helmets.
All right.
12 and 28 coming up. All right, Dan Scapetta, Eric Linnell, Alfredo Lisciato, Ryan Andreessen, Artravius Neal, and Lorinda Shamber.
All right, you said 8
No, 12 and 28 for the reps.
Oh,
12.
12.
And then 28. Alrighty, folks. We're going to go 7 times, which is our dice roll tonight. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alfredo Lisciato in the NFC North. NFC South is Dan Scapetta. Eric Linnell in the NFC East. Ryan Andreessen, NFC West. Dan Scapetta, AFC North. Lorinda Shamber, AFC South. Dan Scapetta, AFC East. And Artravius Neal, you've got the AFC West here. Good luck, guys. We have the replica double coming up. 12, followed by 28. Good luck, guys. Double the boxes, double the fun here in the full-size reps. All right. First one of 2 boxes coming up. We have one of the best offensive linemen of all time. Artravius Neal, you are snagging the Will Shields with the Hall of Fame 95 inscription on the Chiefs. Custom authentic. Will Shields, a guy the current Chiefs team can use. A little bit of offensive line issues at times right now. Will Shields, one of the best offensive linemen of all time. 12-time Pro Bowler, by the way. JSA certified. Helped block for the likes of Larry Johnson, Priest Holmes in the early 2000s for those Kansas City Chief teams. Very, very nice hit. Will Shields on the full-size rep. That classic Chief red is nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, the color red, we always talk about how much I like the color blue, Robbie. But the color red's kind of my second favorite color. So everything in red looks nice, as we say.
Yes.
By the way, a 15 and 30 chance at a photo headliner in those reps. It's now a 15 and 29 chance. With us not pulling a headliner, the headliner ratios actually got better Headliner ratios actually got better, ladies and gents. All right, our Travis Neal. Very, very nice on your Will Shields, my man. Full-size replica. Good hit for me. There we go. Good evening, Derek. All right.
What's up, Derek?
What do we got next? Our second full-size replica helmet of this break. Headliner ratio's getting better and better, Robbie. Not a headliner, but an awesome, awesome player. We got the Darren Sproles full-size replica on the New Orleans Saints lid. Darren Sproles in 2011 set the single-season record for all-purpose yards. That is kick return, punt return, rushing and receiving combined. Well over 2,500 that year. Former Pro Bowler, all-decade team member, Darren Sproles in that lunar for the Saints for Dan Scapetta. There we go, Dan. Dan's a big-time Giants fan, back in the break room, back in the winner's circle with the Darren Sproles. All right. Very clean and sharp lid, no doubt. 24-17 Lions fan going with the Cowboys. You can tell that's what the Dallas Cowboys elicit, Robbie. A lot of love, a lot of hate going with the Cowgirls, but you're picking them tonight. Definitely not the best opponent. The Raiders have struggled mightily this season, but, you know, we've seen enough this year in the NFL, Robbie, and at this point it's like anything is possible in the NFL. It has been just a wild, wacky season full of upsets and crazy games, which is, as a fan, is awesome, awesome to see. We have some guys in here, though, at their best, Robbie, where, you know what to expect. That's what's great about the MVP series. You know what to expect with these players. Tom Brady, a 7-time Super Bowl champion, 3-time MVP, probably the greatest football player of all time. Brett Favre, a little bit unpredictable with the picks, but man, this dude, he can make throws with that cannon arm that really nobody can make. Brett Favre didn't need much room. He would thread the needle all the time. Lawrence Taylor, probably the greatest player ever on defense. Patrick Mahomes, beloved in Kansas City. This guy makes some incredible plays, Patrick Mahomes. Maybe the best playmaker in football history. The second most expensive autograph. 2 MVPs for Mahomes. I'm not too sure that he's done. We could put the reps up for a quad. I'll say this, Ryan. If we can get 4 of you guys in the chat asking for it, because sometimes in those quad box breaks, we have one person buys in and no one else is in. We can make the reps as a quad. If we can get 4 of you guys to say you're interested, just want to make sure that break does fill up from a quad perspective. The reason, by the way, why we typically only offer quads in the expensive series is because I want to make sure that if you win with one spot, you're going to get your money's worth, right? For example, we don't offer quads in a practice quad break because that would cost, over $200. You could, in theory, win a filler, mini, or a jersey that's not worth $200. That is why, I'm hesitant on the reps because in theory, it would be what? The price point would be same thing, about $200. A lot of the stuff will be about $200, but it is technically possible, depending on what name you get, for it to be worth slightly less than $200. But typically, most of those will be worth that for sure. So the rep quad is a possibility. We get 4 of you guys to agree we'll make that happen. Great helmets, too, by the way. They display the same as the Authentics. The next double's already got 3 spots taken. Part of why I don't want to make that call, unless we have multiple folks in there, Robbie, I almost don't want to have too much competition for quads, because that MVP quad is the one I would play for personally with the value. I think of it this way. If you're thinking about keeping your helmets, if you're one of those guys that keeps their helmets, the replica helmet series is 100% for you, because those look pretty similar to the Authentics. You can't tell from a distance. If you're looking to sell your helmets or trade your helmets, when it comes to retail value, the Authentic Helmet Series is a better option. I think of it, the Reps, Robbie, is a perfect low-budget break for folks that are true collectors that want to keep their items. But if you're looking to sell or trade on the market, looking to get a lot of value, bang for your buck, etc., the most expensive stuff is the Speed Flexes. The most expensive autographs being Brady and Mahomes. I mean, right now on the market, Josh Allen is wildly expensive and growing JA-17. So that's one I would also want to get after in this MVP Authentic Helmet Series. Obviously, if you have MVP on your resume, that immediately adds some autograph value to the helmet, right? I mean, scrubs are not getting MVPs, that's for sure. And these are, Robbie, actually, I think, Favre is a standard, but that's a Speed Flex with the visor. I'm trying to see. Earl Campbell's a standard. That's a Speed Flex with the visor. I think the only standard helmet that I see in this series is actually Emmitt Smith on the Authentic. And it's a Cowboy standard, the Classic Star. Because Brady's STS, Lawrence Taylor's Rave, Mahomes is standard, but also a Speed Flex with the visor. Marino's that new rivalry Speed Flex. Kurt Warner's a Rave. Bradshaw is on a camo. Steve Young's that new rivalry Speed Flex style. Josh Allen Rave. Adrian Peterson on a custom Speed Flex. Terrell Davis salute the service. Barry Sanders the alternate Authentic. And Jim Brown is the drip Speed Flex. So you're not only getting authentic helmets and MVPs, you're getting some sort of specialization on those lids. Score predictions are now closed, Robbie, because the game just kicked off.
Correct.
The Cowboys and the Raiders kicking off here on a Monday night football game. I got an MVP Emmitt Smith for the Cowboys, only MVP in Cowboys history. There is a Raider MVP as well. Marcus Allen is a secondary headliner. So that series is getting close. 2 to go in the quad, 2 to go in the double, guys, for 158 in the, actually 2 to go in the single, excuse me. 158, get yourself lids like Mahomes and Brady worth close to 3,000. In that quad, though, for 632, you can snag a Brady in the AFC East, a Marino rivalry Speed Flex, which is worth over $1,000. A Josh Allen Authentic these days, Robbie, retail value over $1,000. The Brady, Marino, and Allen combined are worth roughly $5,000. Could be a little bit more, could be a little bit less, depending on who you're selling to, who you're trading with, but roughly around $5,000 in value combined for those three helmets for only $632 in the quad if you get the AFC East and hit all three of them. If you even hit one of them, though, they're all worth over $632. You hit two of them, you're still doing pretty darn well in this MVP Authentic Series. Definitely recommend getting in here, guys. I mean, it could come out in the very first box, Robbie. We had the quarterback room last Friday, and the first 10 boxes, Brady and Mahomes both went right off the bat. So you never know when these will come out. In 20 boxes especially, they'll be coming out sooner rather than later. Believe this or not, Robbie, once this quad goes, that's at 2 spots to go, and that single goes at 2 spots to go, we'll be doing 5 boxes. We'll be down to 15 boxes left in the series, just like that. 15 left, just like that. It'll go pretty darn quickly. No doubt about that. The most valuable items in football, the quarterback. The most valuable helmets, the Speed Flexes. We got names like Marino, Patrick Mahomes, Steve Young, all quarterbacks, all on Speed Flexes. I was looking up a retail value of Jim Brown. I mean, on RadkeySports.com, they're charging $2K for a Jim Brown. That's a custom rip Jim Brown. The late, great Jim Brown. The original NFL MVP. The first guy ever to get to 3 MVPs in an NFL career, Jim Brown. 9 seasons played, Robbie, Jim Brown. 8 of them led the league in rushing yards. Such a impressive feat for the late, great Jim Brown. That single is right there. Ronnie asking for the single. Is Ronnie in that single, Robbie? I'm guessing Ronnie's in. Just trying to rally the troops. You got Ronnie and Sulaco in that authentic single. Because we are 2 spots to go.
The MVP?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm trying to think. Toby Walters.
And
my
you got
next.
2 spots to go there, right, Robbie?
Yeah, I was gonna say Toby's my newest one.
Okay. So that one is coming up. The only question is what's going to be first, the quad or the single? Because imagine being in the quad, the single goes first. If you're in the single, the quad goes first. You miss out on Brady, miss out on Mahomes, and you are fuming. Don't miss out. We see it happen all the time. I was in my cart. I was about to order. I couldn't get in. Well, they've been 2 to go for a few minutes now. So don't have regrets. If you're thinking about getting in, get in now. If you win, Robbie, you're winning an MVP player on an authentic helmet. You're not going to be upset with an MVP authentic player. Even if it's not Brady, even if it's not Mahomes, every single player in this series, full-size authentic or better, and it's an MVP. Actually, a little surprising, Brady only won 3 MVPs, but I guess Manning was maybe even better than regular season. He had 5 MVPs, Peyton Manning. Brett Favre won 3 in a row, though. Think about all those 90 quarterbacks. End of his career in Marino, we had, Steve Young, Troy Aikman. For Brett Favre to win 3 in a row in the 90s, that was very, very impressive on that Packer yellow Speedflex for Brett Favre. 2012 was the year, the last running back MVP coming off an MCL, ACL injury. Adrian Peterson, it has now been 13 years, Robbie, since we had a running back MVP.
Wow.
Jonathan Taylor.
Should have had one last year.
You mean Saquon?
Yep.
Taylor's in that discussion this year.
Taylor's in it this year, but
For the first time all year, Robbie, I'm going to say that Drake may actually win it.
I think Drake May is right now the front runner.
He's a little bit ahead of Stafford.
Quarterback, he's front runner, but
Well, I think, so right now, betting odds, I looked at it this morning. May is first, Stafford is second.
okay.
I believe Taylor was third, although it might have been Josh Allen. He's after that huge game he had with the 6 total touchdowns. But I think it's like Drake May and Matthew Stafford are pretty far ahead at the current moment. But they can't be in this series because Stafford has not won an MVP yet. Drake May has not won yet. Everybody in this series has won an MVP. MVP Authentics. Who will get us closed up here in this series? It has been 2 to go for quite a while in the quad. So I'm a little surprised here.
So you're wrong. You got Matthew Stafford number 1.
Is he Matthew Stafford
at
is 1
plus
now?
150, 250 on DraftKings, then followed by Drake May, Josh Allen, Jonathan Taylor.
Okay, so I got those 2 mixed up.
Wow.
So this is the one I was going off FanDuel. DraftKings might be different. Even though
I just did AI mode.
Yeah.
And it says as of week 11.
So it's Stafford, May, Allen, Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
So you know what Stafford and May have going for them, though, compared to Mahomes, who's 5th, and Allen, who's 3rd? They haven't won an MVP yet.
No.
So that definitely helps.
Stafford?
Yeah, he hasn't won one yet. He won a Super Bowl
I was going to say, yeah, he
championship.
won the Super Bowl.
So Mr. 6 TDs coming for everyone, says Joshua Bateman. He might. I love that beautiful rave, by the way. I know we get caught up on Speedflex's custom helmets, but that rave for Josh Allen, the 6 total touchdown machine, that thing is very, very clean. Josh Allen, the guy is special, man. Put on that Superman cape against the Bucks over the weekend. That touchdown where he sort of like escaped the rush and delivered like a 50-yard bomb, that was something else for JA-17. Very, very awesome, authentic there, Mr. Bateman. Get that one here next in the break room. So,
yeah, Josh Allen needed that 6 touchdown game, man, because Baker Mayfield was almost matching,
well, the
drive for
the
him.
backup running back was great too, Tucker.
And then, Sean Tucker, yeah.
I mean, that was a crazy game. That was like 40, what was the final score? 44 to 32?
44 to 30.
Yeah, that's a football game right there.
Yeah.
That was a heck of a football game, no doubt about it. I mean, that's not a game against most teams. You give up 32 points, you probably lose the game. In fact,
yeah.
I'm looking at it right now, Robbie. Most points in the NFL this week, we had 44 for the Bills, 41 for the Niners, 35 for the Jags, 34 for the Steelers, So probably against like all teams, but like 4 or 5, the Bills would have lost this weekend. But not with Josh Allen, 6 touchdowns total, 3 rushing, 3 receiving. The guy balled out. No doubt about that. So the single now in the MVP Authentic, thank you, Ryan Garcia, for getting in, is 1 to go. It might be sold out, actually. I think Corey got in as well. So refresh here.
1 to go in that MVP single. 1 to go.
So that is coming up, guys. Get that last spot for a chance at a Patrick Mahomes, a chance at I think it just sold out, actually, Robbie. I'm seeing sold out.
Cody just got it.
Thank you, Cody.
Back.
MVP single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number.
Any relations to Robert Doback?
Maybe. Let us know, Corey. I got to do something, Robbie, I don't do often in the break room. That is pull up a 1 to 20 wheel.
How about Dale Doback?
Is that somebody you know?
Yeah, the Dobacks. You don't remember the Dobacks?
From this break room?
Nah, I don't know if they've been in this break room. I saw them a couple times.
Okay.
The Dobacks.
Let us know. I'll give you guys about...
He's got a tree house in the backyard.
Oh, okay. Let us know what number you guys want. 1 through 20. I'll give you 30 seconds. 30 seconds on a box number.
You idiot. He
30
fumbled
seconds.
Oh, my God. Of course, Raiders get it. Dak.
Robbie. I know Dak's on the UA fantasy team, but we've already won this week. So we don't need anything too crazy from Dak Attack. All right. Box number, MVP break. Box number. Let us know. Otherwise, I'm going to go to the wheel here. Brand new series, only out of 20 guys. If you're thinking there's 30 boxes, I'm going to wait around. This one's only out of 20. So not many boxes in this series. Actually, I wanted a 1 to 20 out of 25. There's just so few boxes, Robbie. I like this. So few boxes here in the break room in this series. Yeah. All right, wheel it is. I have not seen a number. Wheel's going to pick for us. We have ourselves...
LOS,
17.
yes, Robert for sure. Mr. Dr. Doback. Yes, Dr. Doback.
Doc. So let's do 17, Robbie. Box
in
17.
the dentistry industry, I believe, correct?
Ooh. Did we just become best friends?
No. Oh, no, I take that back. It was the hearing aid. The hearing aid conference.
Ah, that's what it was. All right, box 17, we got Alfredo Lisciato, Ronnie Insulaco, Joshua Bateman, Ryan Andreessen, Michael Arias, Tobias Walter, Ryan Garcia, and Corey Doback. Good luck, guys. Box 17, 7 clicks on the way for
Even
spots.
better, we got him when we got him for 40.
There we go. What are you quoting a movie? I'm sorry, I'm confused. I'm going to start pretending like I know what you're talking about. What movie are you quoting?
You said it. You got it.
Which one? The
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did we just become best friends? I know that quote.
3. You got it.
We're doing 17, actually, Robbie. Oh, I did already spin. Yeah.
You spun.
I spun already. Okay. So, Corey, real quick to let you know, brother, we did become best friends. 17 is the box we'll do. Once I spin the wheel, all box numbers are closed. Obviously, could change the result of the break. If we do box 3 and it ends up being box 17 was Tom Brady, whoever at the AFC East gets mad, give you guys plenty of time. Once the wheel is up, all box numbers are closed. The Catalina wine mixer, Robbie.
Catalina wine mixer.
That's what I'm talking about. At this point in the season, what is more of a surprise? The Patriots are 9-2 and leading the AFC East. The Colts at 8-2 and leading the AFC South. Or the Bears at 7-3 leading the NFC North. All 3 are surprising, Westy. I'm gonna go with the Colts as the biggest surprise, just because the Patriots and the Bears have had definitely easier schedules. I think they had quarterbacks with high expectations. Not a lot to be expected of Daniel Jones. I mean, all 3 are big surprises, no doubt. I'm going to go with the Colts being the biggest surprise. We got a box coming up, 17, Step Brothers. Those reps, by the way, are very close. And so is that quad in the MVP series as well. All right, what do we got here? Box 17, the first box in the series. Hey, Robbie.
Yeah, what do we got?
We got an MVP.
Oh, we got an MVP? I mean,
Well, that's
why
not a surprise, is it?
It's not a surprise at all.
We got an MVP quarterback.
Ooh.
It's pretty good.
Ooh.
We got TB12, the original Terry Bradshaw.
Oh, you
The
son of a
camo.
gun.
Did that trick you?
Terry-
You thought
Terry
it was Brady,
Bradshaw.
wasn't it?
Terry Bradshaw.
It's Terry Bradshaw, former league MVP, couple of Super Bowl MVPs, 4-time Super Bowl champion, Pro Football Hall of Fame quarterback, Corey Doback. Congrats on the Terry
Mr.
Bradshaw.
Doback getting a win.
He's probably happy.
He probably
he
is,
didn't
yeah.
get the box, right?
He's like, thank God, I didn't get
Right?
number 3.
Unless it's Jim Brown, which is a drip, that in a speed flex.
Oh.
Unless it's Jim Brown that was in box 3, he's happy right now.
RPG saying, coming, you hurt. You
So,
hurt him.
I
You
know,
hurt
I
him.
fooled you, Ryan. I'm sorry.
You hurt
He's
him.
like, TB12, AFC
No,
East, Tom
man.
Brady. I'm such a tease. I'm sorry, brother. Hey, it is TB12.
It is TB, but
Hey,
not
I
the
gotta
other.
play a joke. I'm sorry, Ryan.
The other TB.
I'm sorry, Ryan. Hey, maybe it'll come back around and get the Brady next time around. Nice job, Corey. Terry Bradshaw.
I say jump in that quad, 2 spots to go in that. We see 4 of these bad boys.
Uh-huh. I probably should stop doing that. I apologize, Ryan.
71.
TB12.
Looks like Eric Lionel, Mr. Better
go,
out
Eric.
there. I was thinking of his name Better. Drumming in that hard count reps number 2 on that, and that's going to drop it down to 2 to go.
Yeah, those reps are on fire as well.
Yeah, reps are on fire.
Congrats, Corey. No worries, just playing around. I know, I got you, man. All right, we can put the Bradshaw or the Bettis away when you get a second, Robbie, because we have 2 of the exact camo Steeler helmets. I'll go with the
really?
MVP, Bradshaw.
I like the bus.
I know you like the bus, but I do the bus. To be honest with you, though, Robbie, I think neither will survive the show with what
That's
we have
true.
coming up.
That's true.
But I just did the bus last week. So we're mixing Terry Bradshaw here. We have a little different flavor on the table. What's up, Doc? Says Fozzie Ozzy. Heck yes, says Corey.
Hey, what's up there, Dennis?
What's up, gentlemen? So
brother?
we did get a quarterback coming out, but the speed flex ratio just got better, Robbie. Still got a bunch of speed flexes, most of these being quarterbacks, including Brett Favre, that new that new rivalry speed flex, Dan Marino, Steve Young. We still got a Patrick Mahomes speed flex with that black visor. There is a lot to play for. A lot of great stuff here in the UA Live Break Room in the MVP Authentic Helmet Series. Come and get it, ladies and gents. I want some quarterbacks on some authentic lids. Everything authentic. Everything here is a quarterback or a running back or a defensive player like Lawrence Taylor. The only one of 2 defensive guys to win the MVP.
There you go.
Casey Live Break 11. So if you don't mind dropping an order number, Live Break 11. I'm guessing you're in the mini helmets. If you don't mind letting me know, though, that is 5 spots to go. Whenever the break fills up is when we do it. Could be in 5 minutes, could be in 50 minutes, could be tomorrow, depending on when it fills. If I had to guess, though, Robbie, the mini break will happen tonight because we have 4 boxes left and 3 headliners left. George Kittle, Dominic Sue, and Chris Johnson. Well, that's why you got to let us know what break you're in, Casey. Oh, you were in the All-Decade, and you won.
Oh, yeah.
You were in the All-Decade 11
You doubled
earlier.
up there, Casey. You doubled up.
You won a Devin Hester jersey and a Sean Alexander mini. So you won 2 items with 2 spots. That was nicely done. That was the first break of the show, the last All-Decade break, and that series did close up. So I'll roll with you, Ronnie, says Joshua Bateman. So it looks like
Joshua Bateman.
that'll be down to 6 to go, right?
Actually, we got Jay Bow, Mr. Bowerson.
What's up, Jay? My
He's
Mizzou
jumping
man.
in those reps. Reps are on fire.
Yes, they are.
One to go now.
And yeah, Casey, you did win with that order number. You won a Sean Alexander mini, and with the 273139, you won a Devin Hester jersey.
That is correct, Casey.
What time in the show was that, Robbie?
Hey, you can go back and watch that at the 29 and the 32-minute mark.
Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. That is when that happened, and that is when you won.
Makes sense.
So hopefully that makes sense. Casey, let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. The MVP series is all authentics, the best series in the room. But the reps are also pretty good, and those are also on fire. We have... I think it'll be a low-scoring game as well, Westy, on that OU-Mizzou game. Expect not a lot of points.
I think Oklahoma's going to light it up.
Now, Oklahoma will probably win, but they won't light it up because Mizzou's got a good defense. I definitely would bet the under. I'm with you, Westy.
They got that stud of a quarterback.
Mateer.
Yeah.
A lot of studs in here.
I think he's isn't he front runner for Heisman?
He's up. Well, I think the Indiana quarterback is front runner, but he's up there. He's one of the front runners. Mendoza.
I was going to say
Indiana's
the Indiana guy right now is front runner.
But Mateer's in that like possible finalist, maybe. He did miss a little time with injury, but he's one of the top guys. A lot of top guys in here, by the way. The hard count
Dennis
reps.
Rivers closed it out. All right.
That's coming up. The hard count reps or the MVP?
The reps.
So every single headliners left in this series, guys. We did 2 boxes. Neither were headliners. All the headliners out there with that double box coming up. Boomer Sooner. Not this week, Fozzie, for me, but look, I hope Mizzou can pull it off. Mizzou's a great team right now. They have 3 losses, lost to teams that are all in the top 10. Oklahoma, though, I mean, we saw them beat Bama. I would not bet on my Mizzou Tigers this weekend. I'll go Oklahoma. Hard count reps coming up. Double number 2. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Every single headliner available in this series, guys. We have not pulled a single headliner in the hard count reps. 28 boxes left, 15 photoed headliners, plenty to play for. Correct me if I'm wrong, Robbie. I know Ronnie and Josh all said they would get in that single for the authentic. Only one person got in, though. Was it Josh or was it Ronnie? I know.
Give me 1 second.
Ronnie said he wants to play, and Josh said he'll join him.
it's just Ronnie.
Just Ronnie right now.
Just
so
Ronnie
Josh
right now.
probably coming in there here in a little bit. What's up, Danny Vincenzo? Good to have Danny in the house. 9 and 17. And then we had Jay Bowerson with 1 and 30. All right, 9 and 17. We're just ahead of Jay Bow. We'll do 9. We'll do 17 in the reps here. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. The best customers in the business here. Balling hard in the UA live break room. Really, really good 3 p.m. show. Really good 6 p.m. show so far. We are moving and grooving, attacking that break page. You guys are doing awesome tonight. Appreciate you guys.
Right, 9 and 17 in the heart.
Yep, the best customers in the business. Danny Vincenzo, a.k.a. Dan Scapetter, Ryan Andreessen, Tobias Walter, Eric Linnell, Jay Bowerson, and Dennis, hey, Doc, Rivers in here as well. 9 and 17. 7 clicks on the way, guys. Good luck, good luck, good luck. All right. Dan, you've got the NFC North, my man. Tobias has the NFC South. Dennis Rivers, the NFC East. Ryan Andreessen, NFC West. Dan Scapetta, AFC North. Eric Linnell, AFC South. Dan's got the AFC East, and Jay's got the AFC West. I was about to say Dan's in the Brady spot, but that's the MVP Authentics. This one does not have Brady. That's the Authentic Series. Thank you, Robbie. Hard count, full-size replicas. Good luck, guys. 9 and 17 coming up. Common, what are your thoughts on Kirby Moore taking over as head coach if Eli's leaving? I'd be okay with Kirby Moore. I got to kind of see what the other options are, Jay. I'm holding off on some hope that Eli stays, though. But we'll see. Mizzou, that's a decent name. He's done a good job. I got to really think about it more, Jay. But, yeah, I like Eli personally, so hoping that he does stay put. Rumored to be the new Penn State coach, Mizzou's football coach. That's what the rumor mill is swerving right now. All right. No rumors here, though. Only awesome helmets in our break room. All autographed, all authenticated. Over 11 years of experience in the memorabilia industry here at UA. Over 71,000 pieces of memorabilia and growing. All are awesome, all authenticated. Really good stuff. And really, they're all big, big names. For example, in the reps, this is not a headliner. It is a linebacker with double-digit Pro Bowls, a two-time Defensive Player of the Year, a Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl shuffler, Samurai Mike Singletary. Nice job, Dan Scapetta. That is JSA certified on your Mike Singletary. Why would it leave the SEC? Look, SEC is the best conference. I love Mizzou. I'm a huge Mizzou guy. I'll say this, though, Jay, trying to be unbiased here. Penn State, objectively, even though this season Mizzou's better, objectively, Penn State's a better football school than Mizzou. You probably get more money, better recruits, more notoriety. That is why he would leave, but I hope he doesn't, personally. But I will say Penn State is overall traditionally a better football school than Mizzou. As much as I hate to say it, Penn State is a blue blood. Nice job there, Dan Scapetta, Mike Singletary, who played at Baylor in his college days. Very, very clean lid for Dan. JSA certified. I bet he probably figures, in the SEC, Mizzou could be like the 5th, 6th best team in the SEC. If you're the 5th or 6th best team, you missed out on the playoffs at Penn State. If Penn State could be like the 3rd best Big Ten team, he has a chance to make the playoffs being, a 2nd or 3rd best team in the Big Ten. All right, Singletary down. One more to go in the hard count reps. Good luck, guys. Westy, come on. You know that's not true. Don't even go there, Westy. You know it's not true. It's definitely not true. All right. Second box coming up. Second box coming up here. We have yet to see a headliner, Robbie, in the replica helmets. We have seen Hall of Famers like Mike Singletary, but no headliners yet. And that streak continues. What's up, Doc? Dennis Rivers with the Vince Papale with the Invincible inscription. I've actually met the man, a great motivational speaker. He was featured in the movie Invincible. Vince Papale was a bartender, Robbie.
Yeah.
Never played a down in college football. The Eagles had open tryouts with Dick Vermeil was the coach at the time. Mr. Vince Papale made the team as a special teams guy. Even made a catch in an NFL game. Awesome movie if you haven't seen it with Mark Wahlberg. Beautiful Kelly Green helmet. That is going to Dennis Rivers, Vince Papale. Dom is in here, got to troll someone. All right, Westy. Well, you got to be honest, brother. Got to be honest. Oh, nice, says Dennis Rivers. Nice indeed, man. I love the Kelly Green Eagle helmets. These are very, very nice. By the way, real quick before I forget, our Refer a Friend program's up to 12 people. You have until the end of the month to refer your friends. I will drop our Sick Club Rewards program link in real quick for you guys. If you refer your friend, you will be entered into a top spot draw for the Barry Sanders Slate Authentic behind me. Basically, you click this link right here. They get $50 off their first order of 100 plus, and you get a $50 UA gift card. That's running through the end of November, and the winner gets entered in for the Barry Sanders top spot draw. There's no cap, Robbie. You can refer as many folks as you want.
Yeah.
You can refer 4 people. You get 4 entries, so on and so forth. So we'll get that Doc win written up. Let's get that MVP series done next. I'm actually shocked, Robbie, that quad is still not full.
Yep.
We are still 2 to go in that quad break, and we still have the quad up option in the AFC East. Tom Brady, Dan Marino, Josh Allen, 1 spot. You get all 3 of those. You can land a Mahomes and a Trout Davis in the AFC West. A Jim Brown, actually Bradshaw just got pulled, but Steve Young on those new black rivalry Niners speed flexes. First time seeing that in the break room. That pairs with the Kurt Warner. We have that beautiful Adrian Peterson custom. That could pair with Brett Favre in the NFC North. Emmitt Smith with Lawrence Taylor. Tons of double ups, guys. Only 2 spots to go in that quad. Let's get that done here. Let's get that quad done. We'll put us at 15 boxes left. It'll give us an idea of where we stand, Robbie. I know what's going to happen. As soon as that quad goes, we're down to 15 boxes left, and you guys are going to start attacking. So get in here, because we know this series is going to go tonight, Robbie. Might as well get it done by 9 o'clock. Don't have to wait till 10. Don't have to wait till 11. The sooner we get it done, the sooner we get to see Mahomes. Sooner we get to see Brady. The sooner we get to see Marino.
We get to see them all.
And we can see them all tonight. We'd actually see Marino, Brady, and Josh Allen on the next break. If all 3 hit in the AFC East, you can win all 3 with 1 spot, 632.
Correct.
Now, we had a quad up last Friday during Robbie's show, the UA After Dark show, so don't say it's not possible. Put it out there, guys. You could win multiple helmets with that 1 spot in that quad break. As Kevin Garnett always said, anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. I mean, if the Colts, Broncos, and Patriots and Bears, those 4 teams are in first place this year, anything can happen here in the break room, man. The possibilities are endless. The helmets are gorgeous. Every single helmet in this series is an authentic helmet. Every single helmet's an MVP. I mean, some of the most impressive MVPs. Right now, record is 5 for Peyton Manning. Second place is Rodgers with 4. Third place actually is a tie, Robbie. Tom Brady, Brett Favre, and Jim Brown. All 3 have 3 Super Bowls, or not Super Bowls, 3 MVPs, and all 3 are currently in this series. Just saying. So the options in here for some MVPs are pretty darn good. Pretty darn good on some awesome options here in the UA live break room. So keep those orders buzzing. We'll keep the party buzzing here, guys. Let's get you some MVPs on authentic helmets. What do you say? 2 spots to go in that break. I mean, all it takes is 1 person to buy 2 spots, and we are done just like that. The single 7 to go, the double 7 to go. Really good stuff in here. I mean, I want quarterbacks personally. You put together a PC for the mega collectors. I would say one of the collections we see in the room is getting the 10 best quarterbacks of all time. You can knock out a lot of these in this series. Tom Brady, the best ever. Patrick Mahomes, could become the 2nd best ever. Brett Favre, I would say, considered by most as a top 10 quarterback of all time. Steve Young on my personal list is number 7 all time. I think this dude is vastly underrated. Dan Marino, I mean, Joe Montana on record saying Dan Marino is the best quarterback of all time. I mean, looking at Josh Allen, this guy will be a top 10 quarterback of all time. So Brady, Favre, Mahomes, Marino, Josh Allen, Steve Young, arguably 6 of the 10 greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game, assuming Allen keeps it up. You can knock out like half of your top 10 quarterback collection in this series alone. And Favre, Steve Young, Marino, those are all, even Mahomes, 4 of those are speed flexes, guys. It's not just a standard Mahomes, not just a standard Favre. It's a speed flex Favre Mahomes, and it's the new rivalry speed flex for Dan Marino on the Dolphins. The new rivalry speed flex for the first time in the break room, the 49ers rivalry speed flex of the great Steve Young, the best lefty quarterback of all time. So get those spots. Let's rock. Let's roll here in the MVP Authentic Helmet Series. Who wants an MVP? It says it right there in the listing. Each helmet in this series is signed by a former MVP. Now, we have every single name listed in the series except for 2. There's only 2 surprises. If you're wondering what's in the series, it's all right here. I mean, you really can't get better than that. When we started, there was 20 boxes, 15 photoed headliners. There's now 14 photoed headliners. The only one gone is Terry Bradshaw. Only 5 boxes are not on this graphic. 3 of them are Marshall Faulk, Sean Alexander, and Marcus Allen. 3 MVP running backs as secondary headliners. And only 2 surprises of the potential former MVPs still lurking out there. So that one is surprisingly stalled a little bit right now. A lot of action is in that replica double currently. This has been on fire, Robbie. And we have yet to see a single headliner, by the way.
Wow.
And we've done 4 boxes of this series. There's 26 boxes left, 15 headliners left, including the greatest receiver ever, Jerry Rice, on that Rave replica. 15 in 26 chance at a photo headliner in the reps, by the way, ladies and gents. So that's the other break moving right now in the break room. That's the hot one right now. I do think this one's better, but it is a higher price point, obviously, in the MVP series. So if you want to go for something lower, the reps are a good option. I know we'll knock out a mini break tonight. 5 to go in those minis. 3 headliners and 4 boxes. Coming off a 2-touchdown game this weekend, George Kittle, one of the best tight ends in football. Got that Dominic Sue alternate Lion mini and a secondary headliner, the speedster Chris Johnson. 3 and 4 chance at a headliner in the minis. We do have still available guys in that vault break. That two-tone Keenan Allen, now the Charger all-time leader in catches. Got that Brett Favre speed flex, the 3-time MVP, only $100 a spot for the vault single. Ashton Genty playing right now, the talented Raider running back, and Bo Nix, who's got his Broncos at 9-2, tied for the best record in football in that vault break. So that's another good series. I would personally get in that quad, though, because the best bang for your buck, I'm a best-case scenario guy. You guys win a Brady helmet. You win a Marino Speed Flex, a Josh Allen Rave. Those are worth around $5,000 in retail value. I get it for $632 in that quad break. I mean, you win a Brett Favre for $632, a Mahomes Flex, Marino Flex, Peterson Custom Flex, Jim Brown Flex, Steve Young on that new Speed Flex. Even one of these is worth it at that price point. Some of the best quarterbacks of all time. Some of the best football players ever, too, right? I mean, quarterbacks are the most, common best players ever. But, I mean, we have Barry Sanders, Jim Brown, Emmitt Smith, Adrian Peterson. Wow. Arguably 4 of the top 5 backs ever. Lawrence Taylor, arguably the best defensive player ever. I mean, we're talking about, in this graphic, Robbie, we have 14 photoed headliners left, and probably about 10 of them are roughly, half of the top 20 players in football history. These are just iconic names. The most popular Packer, Brett Favre. The most popular Patriot, Tom Brady. The most popular Giant, Lawrence Taylor. The most popular Chief, Patrick Mahomes. The most popular Dolphin, Dan Marino. I mean, you want to get the most popular player in each franchise, right? Jim Brown, the most popular Brown. Emmitt Smith, maybe the most popular Cowboy. Barry Sanders, the most popular Lion. That's what collectors want. If you're a fan of those teams, you want the best player, the most popular player in franchise history. That's what we got here in the MVP series.
Touchdown, Dak.
Dak got a rush touchdown?
No, throwing touchdown to CeeDee Lamb.
All right, respect. That's good for the UA fantasy team. Let's take a peek. And we've had a little bit of a losing streak. We're at 5-1. We're at 5-4 right now, Robbie. But I know we're in good shape to win tonight versus Craig Crenshaw, who I've not seen in a hot minute in our break room. Hopefully all is good with Craig. One of our all-time biggest customers here. Yeah, we are up 104-75 right now. We have Dak going, Tucker and Ferguson going. He's got Pickens going. So he's down about 30 points, Robbie. If Pickens gets a touchdown, Dak gets credit for some of it too. So we're finally going to get back on that winning streak this week for the fantasy team. Her team's doing better, Westy. I think she's in 6th place out of 8, but could be moving up. She had like a 5-game losing streak, but she's now about to win 2 of the last 3 weeks, Westy. She's got Josh Allen. So if Josh Allen plays well, she does well. Allen struggled a little bit last couple weeks. He got 6 touchdowns this week. The MVP from last season, Josh Allen, in this series. So, of course, her team did well having JA-17. I've got like got a tricky team personally, Robbie, because I have Patrick Mahomes, who's putting up, massive numbers in fantasy this year, especially with the rushing yards. He was the top fantasy quarterback before last week. That might have changed to Allen, perhaps, but I've got Mahomes, Hurts, and Matthew Stafford all in a 2-quarterback league, all putting up numbers. That's what these guys are in the series, by the way. I mean, Mahomes, Allen, Marino, Tom Brady. I mean, most passing touchdowns in football history. 55 for Manning in a season, 50 for Brady, 50 Mahomes, 48 Dan Marino. Some of the best players ever in fantasy and real-life football, all in this series. No doubt about that. The best of the best guys in that series. MVP. We've actually never had a series, Robbie, that's had only MVPs in our company history. This is the first ever time. I know we've been breaking boxes since late 2019. I joined during September of 2021. And, since then, I have not seen a series that is all MVP authentic helmets. Never happened in company history. That's as good as it gets, man. Think about this. I've been now here for 4+ years at UA. You've been here 2+ years, Robbie? We've never had a series that every single box in the series is a former league MVP. First time in company history that has happened. I mean, this is one of the best series ever we've run, actually. The biggest names on authentic speed flexes. That double, by the way, 6 to go as well. So we have action in all versions of the break. This is one of the best series in company history. Every single name is the league MVP. I want to know what the other 2 are, by the way. We are offering up $10 in store credit if you guess what the and more MVPs are. $30 in store credit if you guess the MVP and you win a box in the series. A little bit of bonus money potentially in the MVP series. Not just MVPs, all authentics too, Robbie. As you can see,
Yep.
Autographed, full-size authentic helmet mystery box named MVP. Every helmet in this series is signed by a former MVP. This limited edition series, limited to 20 boxes. We normally offer 30-box series in our room. This one's only 20. So the odds to win are so much better. In our normal series, Robbie, we offer 10 photoed headliners in 30 boxes, like the Vault. 10 and 30 chance at a photoed headliner. The jerseys, minis, 10 and 30 chance. This series is not only less boxes, but also more headliners. So instead of a 10 and 30 chance at a photoed headliner, it's a 15 and 20 chance at a photoed headliner. One name gone, Terry Bradshaw. So the odds in here are, quite frankly, ridiculous, guys. You will not get better ratios in the room, and you'll not get better ratios at speed flexes here in the break room. At all MVP players. So this is, I know the lottery series flew earlier today, which is great. That lottery series is fantastic. This series objectively is better than the lottery series. Because the lottery series was full of awesome hits. There were replica helmets in there. There were non-MVPs in there. Every box in this series is a full-size authentic or better with the speed flex. I'm shocked there's not more action for that Marino lid. And unless you were watching the show on Friday, Robbie, you have not seen that helmet in the break room before. The new rivalry for the Dolphins. I know you guys have never seen in our break room the new Niner rivalry speed flex. I actually like the Niner one even better. And that Marino in person was sick, but this Steve Young, wow. I don't know what it is about that sort of matte black feel, but that's a very, very sharp helmet for Steve Young. I love getting these new helmets in the room we haven't seen before.
Yep.
I've never seen a Jim Brown on a drip helmet before.
I have.
You've seen a Jim Brown drip?
Oh, yeah. It's a beautiful thing.
This is nice. It's a very, very clean lid with that USA flag on the back there. The late, great Jim Brown. 1 to go, by the way, in that quad break right now. Lawrence Taylor's on a rave there, Ronnie. Awesome, awesome lid. Love that Giants rave. One of the scariest players in football history. Lawrence Taylor, I mean, that dude, special. Absolutely special defensive player. Bill Belichick, I know, coached Tom Brady. Bill Belichick has been on record, Robbie, saying that he coached one perfect player, and that was Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah, it is.
He was definitely beyond special, the great LT.
It's a very good, to have an honor someone, like that Bill Belichick guy.
Well, Bill
to give
Belichick,
you good props like that.
Obviously times change. I don't know if college is the best place for him, but specifically when it comes to defense, one of the greatest minds in NFL history for defense, defensive coordinator, part of those Bill Parcells Giant Super Bowl teams, then led those Patriot defenses. He knows a thing or two about linebackers, and he knows LT, linebacker, pass rusher, how special that dude was. What's up, Charles Nelson? Hey, Carmen and Robbie.
Charles,
the Merino was stellar, says Ashley. I couldn't agree more. Very, very stellar lid for Dan Marino. 1 spot to go in that quad. 6 to go in that double. 6 to go in that single. Come and get your spots, guys. All MVPs. Cannot wait to see that. 5 to go in that rep break. Again, every single headliner is left. What's great about our break room right now, Robbie, we have incredible ratios. 26 boxes left in the hard count reps, 15 photoed headliners left. We have 19 boxes left in the MVP series, 14 photoed headliners left. The vault has 10 boxes left, 4 photoed headliners. Genty, Favre, Nixon, Keenan Allen. The minis have 4 boxes left, 3 headliners. Kittle, Sue, and then Chris Johnson. The only series right now with not great ratios is the jerseys. 3 boxes left, no headliners left. But that's, our $29 staple, the lowest entry point. So minis, vault, replicas, authentic MVP, all absolutely loaded with some incredible headliner ratios. Did you keep Joe and Rip up late on Saturday, or was that other people ordering, Charles? I'm not sure. Definitely good to see Joe and Rip have a big show on Saturday, though. Those guys balled out. I know I saw that Weekend Warriors series was bumping. So there we go. Hey, we'll be on as late as you guys want us to be on. The more you order, the later we stay. When we sign off, Robbie, is pretty much entirely up to the customers. If they're ordering. If they're not ordering, well,
gotta order.
Then we hop off, right?
Gotta order.
If it's 9:30, 10 o'clock, and we're not moving, that's about when we hop off normally. So I see the Batman jumping in that MVP single, that special teams double. Thank you, Batman. Corey jumped in that quad MVP as well. There we go, Charles. Started a run of orders. There we go, my man. Ashley, if you want in the mini, I'll hop in the mini, says Fozzie Ozzy. Fozzie, I'm already in, says Ashley. There we go.
Yeah, he's already in.
So get in there. Ash is in. That mini break will happen. That is 4 spots to go. That'll definitely happen this show, that mini double box break. And then actually, Robbie, once that mini goes, that will be 1 more break, and then the mini series is done.
Yes, sir.
So just like that.
Just
get
like
those
that.
minis done.
It could
George
happen.
Kittle, one of the best tight ends in football, on that clean Niner mini. That's one that I definitely like. I say, show me the money in Jerry Maguire. I say, show me the mini in the mini helmets. I'm shocked that quad is still 1 spot to go, though, Robbie. Honest to God, color me shocked at that quad box break in the MVP being 1 spot to go. It was like 2 to go for the last 20 minutes or so. Good evening, everyone. What's up, Amanda? Amanda, I know last Friday, you missed out on the Rivalry Marino Speed Flex. Still in here, Amanda. 1 spot to go in that quad. And we got 6 spots to go in the single and double each. So that is still out there available if you want it. Nice snag. The spot says Fozzie Ozzy. One a Nikola Jokic jersey says Charles, the 3-time league MVP, the great Nikola Jokic. I know Bradley's talking about his Terry McLaurin Commander breast cancer winner's flex. If you're interested, guys, he is dropping his contact info. Bradley Williams. So if you're Amanda, you missed out on Marino last Friday, but got another chance here, Robbie.
Yes,
to get this. Now these are new rivalry speed flexes. They're brand new, but I would not bank on them being in the room forever. Take advantage of something new on the market, like that Marino lid, that brand new rivalry speed flex for the Dolphins. Nope, you're fine, Casey. Legitimate question. So my recommendation for you is definitely to watch the video on our top right-hand corner. This explains how we do things, but basically, I would also read the rules and guidelines as well on our break page, but we are NFL divisional breaks here. It's a 1 in 8 chance to win for every spot you buy. You buy 2 spots, you have a 2 in 8 chance to win. In the double box breaks, you keep your same spot for both divisions. In the quad box breaks, you keep your same spot for all 4 boxes. For example, if you land in the AFC East in the MVP series, which that quad is coming up, you could get Marino, Brady, and you can get Josh Allen with 1 spot, all 3 helmets. That would be a steal. Now, it does say it right here in the big bold. This item is a live drawing. You are purchasing a spot in a live break, not a guaranteed item. So you're not guaranteed to win unless you buy all 8 spots. Then you are guaranteed to win. I saw that the sweet-looking helmet ashes, Amanda, and Casey had another order here jumping into. Robbie will let me know what Casey got into with that order number. What we do have coming up, though, which one?
I said will do.
Will do. Thank you, Robbie. We are sold out, though. So the MVP quad is sold out. MVP quad number 1. Go ahead and drop me 4 box numbers. Took quite a bit longer than I expected, Robbie. But what's that saying? Better late than never. You guys got it done here in the quad break. Quadruple the boxes, quadruple the fun here. Fozzie wants the wheel.
Let's see, who do we got?
Did you hear about Timothy Slow last week? He was making me eat my words, Robbie Lopez. He was talking about how the wheel was good. I was talking about how the boxes are good. Well, we called the wheel last week and won a Mahomes and a Brady with the wheel last Friday.
Oh, wow.
He was making me eat my words, the great Fozzie Ozzy.
I tell these guys all the time the wheel is always in their favor.
Yeah, so
They love that wheel.
I always say it depends on who you are. But for Fozzie Ozzy, that wheel's definitely kind to him. All right, so Corey wants 3, 9, 16, and 21. So Corey, you can have 3 of those numbers. So Fozzie did call the wheel first for 1 box. So which one of those 4 numbers do you not want? Or which 3 numbers do you want? Let us know there, Corey.
Would
And
you
then
say
I will
closed
spin.
out?
So what closed out is the MVP series, excuse me. The quad. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and spin the wheel for one of them.
That's not what I got on my side. The minis closed out first.
Okay.
And I don't even have the quad even sold out yet.
Well, do you want to double check? Because I know it's been 1 to go for a while. So I'm gonna run this one first because I did see that one first. I already asked for it.
There it is.
But then we'll run the mini afterwards.
Nope, you're good. It is the quad.
It is sold out. Thank you, Robbie. So he does not want 15. So it's going to be 3, 9, and 21 plus 1 more. Thank you, my man. Let me spin that wheel for the other box. Good luck, folks.
What did I leave?
We'll do 8.
Oh, yeah, it was 81.
All right, so it'll be 3, 8, and 9. So it'll be 4 through 7. It'll be 10 to 16. And then there is no 21, actually, Corey. It's only out of 20 boxes, my man. So would you like 16 instead? Let me know if you want 16 instead, brother. There is no 21. Just to clarify, the series only 20 boxes in the MVP. 20 lone boxes. Actually, I'm going to restructure the ticker. It's going to look a little cleaner if I move this one down, I think. So let me know if you want 16 instead, brother. He says 16, sure. Thank you, my man. That works.
Bless you.
Ooh, thank you, Robbie.
All right. That last double box minis is up. All right. You need this first.
So I need 3,
gotcha.
8, 9, and 16.
All right.
So he's got the numbers in there. There's no 21. And then the wheel landed on 8. So 3, 8, 9, and 16. Shout out to Batman and Bradley Williams. Honest, reputable, and outstanding gentlemen to trade with. Should you make one with them, just want to thank these two guys. There we go. Dunn, good evening. Or Dennis, good evening, says Amanda. What's up, Amanda? I love how we make friendships in the break room, guys. This is awesome. The community here in the break room is special. We got the best friendships out there at Ultimate Autographs. And then that mini break will be next, by the way, guys. Mini break will be next here after this quad and the MVP. Timothy Slow, Corey Doback, John Young, Tobias Walter, Corey Doback as well, guys. Good luck in this quad box break. We will rock and roll in the MVP quad. That single and double are each at 6 to go. The mini break is coming up, and the reps are only 4 to go.
All right. Did you write those numbers down?
I can write it down for you. So
I thought I saw you writing them down. That's why.
you're good. 3, 8, 9, and 16.
3, 8, 9, and 16 coming right up.
Yeah, only 20 boxes, guys. Reminder, this will go quick. After this quad, we're down to only 15 boxes left in the whole series.
16's right here. And then 8, 9, and 3. 3's going to be right here.
All right, 6 and 7 clicks for the dice roll. Corey Doback has the NFC North. John Young in the NFC South. John's got the NFC East. Timothy Slow, the NFC West. Tobias Walter, the AFC North. Corey Doback, AFC South, East, and West here. MVP quad number 1 coming up. Good to see you in the room, brother, says Ryan. I'm here to watch the fire tonight. Ryan, hey, brother, says Dennis. Amanda from Dennis. We got good people here.
16. 3, 8.
Yep. Thank you, sir. 4 boxes coming up. Thank you, Mr. Lopez. All right. Ooh, Younger Warner, solid spot in that NFC West, right, Fozzie? Not a bad spot, brother. All right, we'll get started with box 3 here in the MVP break. Good luck, guys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I felt the visor, Mr. Lopez.
That's always a good sign.
How about a custom speed flex to get things started in this break?
All right. That's what I like to hear.
We got our last running back MVP all day, Adrian Peterson, on that awesome custom purple and white. The Vikings could amuse them against the Bears, that's for sure. Beautiful Beckett QR code, top 5 all-time in rushing yards and rushing touchdowns. Boomer Sooner in college, the single-game rushing record holder, 296 yards in an NFL game all day. Adrian Peterson, Corey Doback. Now, how about it, Corey? Get this, Robbie. The last spot in the break.
Yeah.
273, 182, last spot of that quad. Corey Doback sneaks in with some closer magic.
Would you believe that's the number he wanted when he called 3 for the MVP?
He
number
did.
1, number 3.
And that's his number. He was right. A great number.
Look at Number 3 was Adrian Peterson. Holy moly, Mr. Dolbeck. That is nasty.
Wow.
Look at that paint. I
That's
love the paint
nice.
splatter.
Look at this. This
Love
is
that,
nice.
that little, it's very unique too.
Uh-huh.
Jake Ferguson with a touchdown. All right.
There we go. We have Prescott and Ferguson, the UA fantasy team, Robbie.
All right.
Things we can get behind. So love me a Sooner. Solid hit, says Faziazzi. Corey fire, says Dennis. So wait, says Corey.
Woo-hoo.
Nice win, Corey Amanda. Beautiful lid from Ryan. 100% the all-day Adrian Peterson. All right. That's what I'm talking about, Robbie. Beautiful custom. You know what's special about his MVP year, too? Christian Ponder was the quarterback of that Viking team. I mean, everybody knew what the Vikings were going to do. They're going to run the ball to Adrian Peterson, and they still couldn't stop him. That's the problem with the 10-man box, though. You put 10 men out there, if Peterson gets past 1 or 2 guys, gone to the house, Adrian Peterson. Speed and power, the combo of that running back, literally unstoppable. So very nice. 1 down, 3 more to go here, guys, in the quad. Every single box in this series featuring a former NFL League MVP. Corey says, thank you. You're welcome, Corey. As we always say, you can't win if you don't play. And Corey definitely played, and played in a big way here in the break room. Ooh, here's a secondary headliner. It's Marshall on the very, very clean Rams Authentic.
Ooh, there you go.
Won an MVP with the greatest show on turf offense, Marshall Faulk. Awesome lid. Timothy Aslow, NFC West. You are taking home the Marshall Faulk. He was a 3-time Offensive Player of the Year as well, I believe. I know for a fact 3 times. One of 3 guys ever with 1,000 rush yards and 1,000 receiving yards in the same season. Very nice, Tim. Marshall Faulk. Love me on MF. Let's go. That's right, MF. Marshall Faulk. Not a mother, you know what her. It's a Marshall Faulk, Robbie.
That is true.
Very nice.
Not an FMR.
We could probably put the helmets away from the earlier show. We could put Genty away. We have enough ammunition for the video tonight just based on our show, Robbie. So we'll put Emmett and Genty away. Beautiful lid, though, with that Beckett QR code. Marshall Faulk. Him along with LaDainian Tomlinson, Adrian Peterson were the 3 best running backs of my childhood. The early 2000s, the best of the best with those 3. Actually, I'm going to put this one up top here for now. I'll put this one up top here. And we got 2 more boxes coming up in the quad break. 2 good ones so far, says Ashley. I agree. MVPs, they're all good if they're MVPs. They're all really, really good in this series, to be honest. Very, very clean Ram helmet as well on that Marshall Faulk. All right, 3rd box coming up. Hold the phone, Robbie.
Hold the phone.
I believe we have some store credit coming up if this person can win later in the series. I'll have to double check our records, but I know somebody guessed this one, Robbie. It is Thurman Thomas on the awesome Rave Authentic, the 1991 NFL MVP, Robbie. There's only 2 fillers in the series that are not photoed or secondary. This is one of them, the Hall of Fame running back for the Bills. Corey Dolbeck strikes again with the Thurman Thomas. I think it was John Young that guessed it. So you would get $10 in store credit, and if he ends up winning a helmet in the series, we'll shoot him a bonus $20 as well. Did you write that down? I believe it was John Young that
I
guessed
didn't even
this.
write any of those down.
I'm looking it up right now. I'm pretty sure it was
Let's
John
see.
Young.
Here
It was
is right
early in
here.
the show. I think.
Dallas, we got Nathan. Okay, that was the.
Trying to look it up right now in our chat. That's why I'm scrolling up here. I thought it was John that guessed Thurman Thomas. Someone else might have guessed Thomas too, though.
John Young got Rich Gannon and Thurman Thomas.
And then someone else, was it Bruce Wayne or Bruce? What's Bruce's last name?
Yeah, whoever is Mr. Bruce Wayne. I'm assuming that is Joshua Batman.
No, it's Bruce is someone else. Bruce, let us know your first and last name.
Squirrel Man and Thurman Man for the win. Good call. And then I think those were the only
Redler,
two.
Robbie, I believe. I think it's Bruce Redler. He'll let us know if he's
Bruce
watching.
Redler?
Right?
Those are the only two I see.
Oh, did Joshua Bateman say that too? Was that you, Josh? So
yeah,
you saw
Joshua
who?
Bateman, the Squirrel Man Thurman.
Also, it was Josh Bateman.
That was Batman.
All right, so he gets 20. Bruce is Batman. Okay. So you saw Bruce in the chat too, that had that as well?
Yeah, because that was under Bruce Wayne, under his Twitch account.
Yeah. But that's whose Twitch account? That's
Joshua Bateman.
okay.
He's on Twitch and
I got you.
yeah.
So $10
YouTube.
for Joshua Bateman and $10 for John Young.
Yep.
And if they end up winning a helmet in the series, we'll shoot him $20 more afterwards.
I mean, that's not Joshua Bateman. That's Mr. Batman. I'm sorry, Mr. Batman.
Mr. Batman.
Yeah, Bruce Wayne. I'm sorry, Mr. Bruce Wayne.
Perfect. He wants the identity hidden.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yes.
I apologize. It could be confusing. It could be confusing. It's Bruce Wayne, not Batman.
All right. So.
Gotham's listening. Gotham's listening. Nice job there, Corey, though, on Thurman Thomas. There's only...
So $10 for Bateman.
Yep.
And
John Young. And then if they end up winning a helmet in the series, Robbie will kick them $20 more afterwards. How does that sound?
Hey.
That sounds good. Beautiful signature,
Sounds
by the
good
way.
to me.
91 MVP, Thurman Thomas, part of those Bills teams that made 4 straight Super Bowls, over 12,000 yards, pro and college football Hall of Famer. Actually played ahead of Barry Sanders in college at Oklahoma State. Barry Sanders, also in the series, by the way. So we got some goodies here in the break room. Got some absolute goodies. All right. One more box in the quad here. One more box. That means, Robbie, every box left is a headliner, but one. Every box but two is a photo headliner.
Correct.
Alexander, Marcus Allen, plus we have the one other filler. So only 3 boxes are not photo headliners the rest of the way. It's pretty good if you ask me. And it's pretty good if you ask me. All right, what do we got in the 4th and final box in the quad? Minis are on deck, but guys, I recommend jumping in to the next MVP series. Oh, Robbie. It's the one I wanted to see personally.
Ooh, we wanted to see this one.
The brand new rivalry for the Niners. Steve
Hey,
Young.
there it is.
Let's go. The 2-time MVP on that black and red with the golden speed flex, the golden visor. Timothy Slow, starter magic. First spot on the break.
Yes,
Marshall
it is.
Faulk. And now the great Steve Young. Let's go.
Wow.
Dude. So sick, says Fozzie Ozzy. Last time I was in the break room, Robbie, last Friday night, Fozzie Ozzy, Timothy Slow could not stop winning. That streak carrying over to tonight's show. The man can't stop. Won't stop. Steve Young, speed flex. Dude. Mr. Bruce Wayne says, never heard of Batman, but Josh Bateman is the man. There we go.
Look at that. Mr. Bruce Wayne knows Joshua Batman.
Fuzzy, you called 2 spots. Absolutely awesome. Hey, congrats, says Bradley. Beautiful, says Ashley. Very, very beautiful.
It's
on
so
the
kind of
Steve
you
Young.
to grace your presence, Mr. Wayne, with us. I hope you're buying some spots.
Well, Bruce Wayne does have a lot of money, more than
He
Batman.
does. He owns an enterprise.
Yeah.
He's one of the most known figures in New York. He's always having parties. He's always having,
He's got at the man cave when the bros are over. He's got a lot of chicks on his shoulder.
Yeah.
But when just the bros are over, gotta have the helmets, Robbie.
My goodness.
Right?
I wonder what Bruce Wayne's man cave would look. He's got a bat cave, but what would his man cave be?
It would have a
like?
Steve Young in it, that's for sure.
I mean,
maybe-
it is from New York, so would he have all New York Jets or Giants?
He would have a Lawrence Taylor in this series.
Lawrence
that's
Taylor?
for sure.
Oh, my goodness. I wonder if he knows Lawrence Taylor.
He probably does. He probably does.
Wow.
Nice hit even for a Niner. Looks 6, says Ryan. Absolutely. Mini double coming up. The 11th mini double. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys, in the minis. Props all. This MVP series is sick. Yeah, 15 boxes left in the MVP series. We still got Patrick Mahomes left in here. We still got Tom Brady left in here. Brett Favre Speed Flex. The rivalry Marino Flex. Lawrence Taylor, Kurt Warner, Josh Allen, Terrell Davis, Barry Sanders, the Drip Jim Brown, Emmitt Smith, and Earl Campbell. A lot of goodies left. Ashley with 7 and 27 in the minis. Thank you, Ash.
All right.
So there'll be only 2 minis left in the series. Then we'll get a practice squad next for you guys. There'll be a practice squad after the minis go. Nathan West, Ashley Roberson, Ryan Andreessen, Joshua Bateman. That was the lottery, I think.
Okay.
That's what the Mahomes helmet came in. So 7 and 27, Nathan, Ashley, Ryan, Joshua, Timothy, and Alexander Villanueva. Good luck, guys. Special team mini number 11. Let's have some fun. Bruce does not hang in Jersey, by the way. More of a Buffalo guy. Okay, I get it. He's got to have some wings in his Buffalo parties, Bruce Wayne. I could respect that. Probably goes to a lot of Bills games instead, so he wants the Josh Allen in here. Okay. Well, it is Mr. Bruce Wayne, so he would know better than us, that's for sure, Robbie.
Yes, he would.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I forgot Joseph Villafane. He's the last spot in that break. My apologies, Joseph. I got you, brother. It is 8 names in here, not 7. It is 7 clicks, though, for our dice roll. That I know. All right, 5, 6, and 7 clicks. Right. It is Ryan Andreessen, Bofa up top in the NFC North. Nathan West has the NFC South. Timothy Islo has the NFC East. Ashley Roberson, NFC West. Joseph Villafane, AFC North. Joshua Bateman, AFC South. Alexander Villafane, AFC East. And the AFC West as well. Thanks, Ash. I actually caught her just before she commented, but appreciate our customers having our back. I got you, Ashley. All the names are in. This is a 8-spot break, not a 7-spot break. Box 7 coming up. Join me in this awesome Hall of Fame Charlie Joyner mini, the retro Charger Blue, Hall of Fame wide receiver, AFC West, Alexander Villanueva. You are snagging the Charlie Joyner. Very nice. All right. 1 down, 1 to go in the mini double box break. Thank you, guys. I always say this about the Chargers. No such thing as a bad Charger lid. These are all very, very nice hits. Anything Chargers, Robbie, never disappoints.
Never.
Except for the team occasionally. They're off to a great start this year.
This one's going to be a
If that board is correct, every box left is a headliner, guys.
It's going to be a headliner.
We have a headliner, one of the best defensive players of my childhood, Dominic Sue. Actually, more of my high school and college years, to be exact. But Ryan Andreessen, Bofa in the NFC North. One of these guys that you probably didn't like if he was on your team, because he was known for some dirty plays. But if he was on your team, you loved this dude. I mean, he was terrific. 5-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro. One of the best defensive tackles in his time. Dominic Sue, NFC North, Ryan Andreessen. So that last double box break, which we might as well knock out, Robbie, should be George Kittle and secondary headliner Chris Johnson, if that board is correct. So should be a guaranteed headliner in both boxes, which means this mini break should happen pretty darn quickly. I mean, Niner fans, George Kittle, come on now. Get your spots, guys.
Now.
Get your spots. Nice, says Ryan. The Sue's for trade with the CJ 2K. Whoever hits it. There we go. Putting that out there on the trade market.
Trademark it.
Very nice, Rye. Let's keep those orders moving. We got more MVPs to see tonight, Robbie. Only 15 boxes left. The goal for tonight is to see all 15 tonight.
All 15? Okay.
All 20 total. Already 5 down. 15 more to go. Alex, you won the Charlie Joyner. A Hall of Fame wide receiver, part of that Eric Coryell offense with Dan Fouts being the quarterback, Kellen Winslow tight end. Charlie Joyner, Hall of Fame receiver for the Chargers. Only 4 to go in that MVP double box break. I'll drop that link in the chat. This is probably coming up next. MVP double, 4 spots left.
Alex, I believe you just won the Charlie Joyner.
Yep, I got it, Mr. Joyner. Congratulations to Alex. Who's getting this MVP authentic double? Best case scenario in this break, you get a Tom Brady salute the service authentic in the AFC East, and you snag that rivalry speed flex Dan Marino. If you're a Bills fan, though, maybe you want the Allen instead. Imagine being a Jets fan, Robbie. All these years, you're a Jets fan. In the 80s and 90s, you have, Marino to put up with. In the 2000s and 2010s, Tom Brady. The 2020s, Josh Allen. And instead, you have quarterbacks like Justin Fields, like Mark Sanchez. I can go on, but I don't know. I kind of feel for Jet fans personally with everything they've had to go through over the years, those Jet fans. They have not had it easy, to say the least. The Jets, J-E-T-S, Jets. So get these quarterbacks in this series. All authentics, all MVPs. I got to agree with Josh. All Charger helmets are beauties. Yes, they are. I have not seen a Charger helmet I don't like in the break room. They are all super duper clean on the Charger lids. Got a double up Barry Sanders, Brett Favre. 90s legends, the quarterback, the running back. Speaking of 90s legends, still got an Emmitt Smith in here. Marino in the 80s and 90s. Trout Davis won an MVP late in the 90s. Earl Campbell, Hall of Fame running back. Patrick Mahomes, the most expensive modern player in football. Still available guys in this series. Oh, imagine being a Jet fan. I know, right, Josh? That's what I'm saying. That would be kind of tough. The turnover does have headliners left, Skeebs. We have 10 boxes left in the turnover break. That's the Vault series. We have 4 headliners that are photoed, plus an extra secondary headliner. That double box is actually really good possibility. Ashton Genty, Bo Nix, Keenan Allen, 3 AFC West headliners. Then we have a Brett Favre Speedflex as well. Only $200 a spot on the double, $100 a spot on the single. And we do have that secondary headliner, Zach Thomas. So 5 in 10 chance at a headliner in the vault. I'm starting that last mini double, says Ashley. Let's see the new practice squad. I like it, Ash. I get the party started in there.
Pickens touchdown.
Pickens got a touchdown?
Yep.
Okay, so that's a lot of fantasy points for Dak. Keep it rolling, Dak. UA fantasy team. When it comes to the playoffs, Robbie, every point counts because you want to get those tiebreaker points. So I know we got this week in the bag, but might as well keep on winning, is what I say. 2 to go on that double, by the way, for that MVP series. We're going to get that double done, Robbie. We've done a single and a quad already. After that double goes, there'll only be 13 boxes left. 13 league MVPs. Right now, the ratios at a headliner are 12 and 13, or actually 12 and 15, excuse me, when it comes to photoed headliners, and 14 and 15 counting Sean Alexander and Marcus Allen secondary headliners. So only 1 box in this series that is left is not a headliner. All boxes are authentic, and all boxes are former MVPs. Wow. So Pickens, TD in the chat I'm seeing as well. So there you go. George Pickens, a Cowboy star wide receiver. The greatest Cowboy ever, though, the one and only Emmitt Smith on that awesome authentic. Come and get that Emmitt Smith here in the break room. League MVP, Super Bowl MVP, 3-time Super Bowl champion, a Cowboy fan's dream. All Cowboys tonight, by the way, 23-6 in the game. Dak with 185 yards and 3 touchdown passes. He is eating tonight.
He's cooking.
So a lot like these quarterbacks here. One of the Monday night games I most remember, Robbie, ever is Brett Favre after his dad passed away against the Raiders. Had everything he threw up was caught. He had over 300 pass yards in the first half. That was a special Monday night game. Favre versus the Raiders way back in the day. That was a Monday night game you remember. I know I was too young to watch this game, but as a Bears fan, Monday night game you forget when Dan Marino beat the 85 Bears in Monday Night Football. It was the only loss that year in Chicago. We got Marino'd, as we say. So what did Casey get into, Robbie? 273-178. What was that?
I believe that was the double box MVP.
So your break is coming up, Casey.
Yeah, 2 spots to go, Casey. 2 spots to go.
We are 2 spots to go. All MVPs in this series, all authentics. This break will happen probably the next few minutes, Casey. Did we get Casey's team, favorite players, favorite sports? Do let us know, Casey, what your favorites are. Happy to hear from Casey. Let us know. That way we can direct you to your favorite teams.
What did he or she
direct you to some headliners of your squads. We love to get to know all our customers and what teams they like. I know we see an order coming in, so I'm guessing that break might be sold out. 1 to go. 1 to go in that double box break. Casey's a Green Bay Packer fan. Well, let me know, Casey. Serious question for you. Who's your favorite Packer? Because I know Aaron Rodgers was probably better, but I know about 6 Packer fans in my life, and every single one, Robbie, says their favorite football player, Brett Favre.
Brett Favre.
We got a Brett Favre Speedflex, Casey, right here. Live 20 minutes away from Green Bay. That Brett Favre is right up your alley. That awesome Packer Speedflex, the 3-time MVP, the toughest football player of all time. It's perfect for you. Jamar Chase suspended, says Den. Don't spit on people. That's what I say. Usually good advice, Robbie. I know I've never spit on you, at least not intentionally. That's for sure.
No.
So who's gonna get that last spot in the MVP Authentic?
I think you could control your spit very well.
Thank you, Robbie. I generally like my coworkers. We all have our moments, but I've never felt the need to spit on anyone here. Not yet, at least.
Unless he's yelling.
Right? I do get pretty angry sometimes. When the breaks don't fill, Robbie, I go home tonight and there's any MVP helmets left, I'll be angry for sure. So who's getting that closer spot? 7 to go on that quad, by the way. 6 to go on that single. But that double is only 1 spot to go. Tons of double ups still out there, guys. Winning a Brady and a Marino, a Favre and a Sanders, Lawrence Taylor, Emmitt Smith. Kind of think it's kind of funny, Robbie, how we get rivals here, right? Packers and Lions, the upcoming Thanksgiving game. Giants and Cowboys, the big rivalry. Chiefs and Broncos, Mahomes and Trout Davis. That's the catch about this series. You get your favorite division. You can actually get the rival team, though, depending on what comes out. Casey says, Brett Favre, I ended up at his house in college randomly. Had no idea it was his daughter who invited us to a party. I bet you that was a pretty good party, Casey.
Oh, yeah.
Brett Favre, I bet you that was a pretty good party. Like I said, Robbie, objectively, Aaron Rodgers probably a little bit better quarterback. But when it comes to Packer fans, the guy they love the most is Brett Favre. He is the most popular Packer, Brett Favre. We sold out?
Yeah, Joshua the Batman.
Thank you, Josh. We are sold out on that double. We've already done a single and a quad. This is our first double MVP coming up. MVP double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Oh, Ronnie. Oh, boy.
What did I do?
No, Ronnie.
Oh.
You didn't do anything. It's just, typical Ronnie in the chat. So there you go. Oh, yeah. Britta's daughter was fun. There we go. I need 2 box numbers, guys, in that double box. Who's got the boxies? It is Timothy is slow.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Robbie will get the right list. My apologies. I know Robbie's copying and pasting from the previous
There you
break.
go.
Timothy is slow. Casey Hone, Tobias Walter, Ronnie and Salako, Ryan Andreessen, Amanda Keel, and Joshua Bateman. Who's got a couple numbers? Fozzie says wheel. Wheel was good, Foz. We can do the wheel. This is the double, Robbie?
It is the double.
Okay.
Am I missing something?
I'm double checking it just because I haven't seen Ronnie and Salako in a double box break in a long time. But you are good. He is in there. So
Don't
sorry
scare
for
me.
doubting
Don't scare
you.
me
I
like
was
that. Like I don't know what the hell I'm
when's the
doing
last
over
time
here.
Ronnie was in a double
I
box
don't
break?
know. That's a weird thing.
He's Mr. Single.
I thought it was a fake account.
For real, though. I had to do a double take there. Ronnie in the double box. I'm proud of you, Ronnie.
I know. He's moving up, I guess.
Right?
He's
So-
like, I'm done with the minis. I'm moving up now.
Give me a box number, guys. Timothy, Casey, Tobias, Ronnie, Ryan, Amanda, or Joshua. Wheel was good for one of them, Foz. How about the other one? Wheel and what else? Do let us know here in the UA Live break room. I'll give them about 20 seconds, Robbie. If there's no box in the next 20 seconds, I will let the wheel pick for both. Amanda also wants the wheel. All right, so wheel it is, guys. Thank you. Wheel folks here out of 20. This is actually one of the ones where the wheel was shuffled all of a sudden on us, which is fun. They're all over the place. Don't know exactly where they'll land. 1 through 20 random picker. Looks like we got box 14. 14 for the first one. That one we do have, and then one more spin of the wheel. I know Casey at 5, but if there's wheel called first, the wheel it is. So landed on 8, Robbie, which we just did. We also did 9, so 7 is the closest. So 7 and 14, right? That's what the first one was, 14. All right, good luck, guys. This will put us at, believe it or not, only 13 boxes left in this series. Only 13 left. This will go quickly. All authentics, all league MVPs in this series.
All right, we're MVPs.
7 and 14.
7 and 14. 7. What's his right here?
Tobias Walter has the NFC North. Ronnie and Salako has the NFC South. Casey Hahn has the NFC East. Joshua Bateman has the NFC West. Ryan Andreessen has the AFC North. Timothy Aslow, AFC South. Tobias Walter, AFC East. And Amanda Keel in the AFC West. Good luck, guys. Now, we got some heat coming up here in the UA Live break room. Thank you, Mr. Lopez.
You got it.
7 and double of 7, which is 14 here. All right, guys. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. All right. What do we got in the first of 2 here? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is, Robbie, exactly why I always emphasize.
Oh, yeah.
Do not wait. Do not hesitate. You never know when the big dogs come out. And no one bigger than this. It's the GOAT, Tom Brady. Let's go. AFC East. Salute to Service Authentic. Tobias Walter. You got yourself the 3-time league MVP. The 7-time Super Bowl champion, the greatest player in football history. This time it's the real TB12, Tom Brady.
The real one.
Let's go. Tobias.
Was that the same guy that you fooled last time? Or was
No, that was someone else.
Okay.
That was Ryan.
Okay.
But
I just want to make sure.
This slid worth north of 2,500, maybe more. Close to 3,000, depending on where you go, Robbie, give or take. Tobias got in, 2 spots in a double. Now, he paid roughly about $600 for this one. So that is, more than 4 times his value. Could be pushing 5 times. And you still got another chance to win, by the way. There's a double box break. Marino, Josh Allen could still be hit here in the MVP break. All right. How about this? I'll put this TB12 next to the other TB12. Brady and Bradshaw, where they belong. All right, second box coming up. Could be an NFC South. You never know, Ronnie. Obviously, certain divisions are not as good as others, so you want to have every division featured in a 20-box series a little bit harder. It is possible. I don't know what the other hit is. I don't know about the NFC South. There's a couple surprises we know. I always say, Robbie, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win when you enter the series. Would you rather have a good series with great players, or would you rather have a less good series, have every division represented? That's up to you.
It's up to you.
Not a lot of NFC South MVPs, though, because Drew Brees got robbed. So in an MVP series, obviously, not every division will have as many MVPs. But we could have one out there. I don't know. That's why it's called the mystery box.
It's called a mystery box for a reason.
What I do know, this is one of the all-time great double box breaks in Ultimate Autographs history, Robbie.
What?
Tom Brady, the GOAT, and the one guy that's chasing him right now,
Hey!
Patrick Mahomes. My goodness. Amanda Keel, AFC West, 2-time league MVP, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, one of the most expensive autographs in football. Very, very clean Mahomes speed flex. The playmaker. Beautiful lid, Amanda. Patrick Mahomes. Amanda with the hit. Yeah, she hit all right. Patrick Mahomes in the double box break. Let's go, Amanda. Mahomes speed flex in the house. Dennis with the fire emojis. Round of applause for that break.
Yeah.
Tobias and Amanda.
Yeah.
Pew, pew. You guys did it. Amanda had 1 spot in that break, by the way, Robbie. Lands a Patrick Mahomes speed flex.
Yes, she does. I always preach it to you folks all the time. I'm not asking you guys to spend all your life savings. I'm just asking you to just grab 1 spot, just like Amanda Keel, and you can be a winner, chicken dinner. And hey, have some fun. Why not take risk it for the biscuit is what I like to say. I'm a risk taker. I love taking risks.
Awesome lid, Amanda. That's what I'm talking about, Patrick Mahomes. And guess what? Amanda's a Dolphin fan.
Yeah,
Still got
she
the
is.
Marino out there playing with house money. Come and get that Marino here, Miss Amanda.
Miss Amanda, come and get it.
Dan Jobbit sneaking in the break room. What's up, Dan? So we should still run this back. We got only 13 boxes left.
I don't see why not.
I don't see why not, Robbie. 13 boxes left. Brett Favre, Lawrence Taylor, Dan Marino, Kurt Warner. We got a Josh Allen, Terrell Davis, Barry Sanders, that drip Jim Brown, Emmitt Smith, and Earl Campbell. So in the last 13 boxes, we have 10 photo headliners, 2 secondary, Sean Alexander and Marcus Allen. We're looking at a 12 and 13 chance at a headliner. Still got a lot of options to double up, by the way, right? Favre and Barry Sanders, Marino and Josh Allen. We have the Emmitt Smith, Lawrence Taylor. Come and get your spots, guys. Sean Alexander compared with Kurt Warner. A lot of goodies in the MVP Authentic Series. What's up, Dan? Just ripping through this awesome Authentic Helmet Series, which is still loaded with headliners. Keep it coming. Want to see more of this heat tonight. Do have that new replica helmet series as well, where Dan's guy Warren Sapp is still out there. In fact, Robbie, every single headliner is still out there in this series. All of them available. Names like Jettas, Breeze, Puka, Warren Sapp, Jerry Rice, loaded hard count rep helmets. We have the last mini break in that series. Got a George Kittle and Chris Johnson, 2 headliners in that last mini break. Got a lot of good stuff on that break page, Dan. That's what's up. So 6 to go in that single, 7 to go on that quad, and 7 to go on that double box. I would run back the double personally, Robbie, because we have stuff we haven't seen in that series. Like a rivalry Speedflex Marino for the second time in the break room. That Marino Josh Allen double up still looks awfully, awfully good to me here in the UA Live break room. Awfully, awfully good. All MVPs. I know, I'm sorry to say this, Dan, but he firsthand witnessed the MVP, Josh Allen. His Bucks played a great game on offense, but they got 3 passing touchdowns to Josh Allen, 3 rushing touchdowns. This guy, quite frankly, balled out JA-17. Tough to stop that dude, Robbie Lopez.
Yes, it is. He is very tough. Very, very tough.
Very, very tough
let's
indeed.
See. So, yeah, we're relatively wide open now.
Yeah, we can get this next set of orders moving. Let's keep these breaks going.
Let's keep them coming, folks.
It's going to be a busy night.
All right.
I'm not betting that, Ronnie and Sulaco. I'll bet you this, though, Ronnie. If you could keep your head up and be positive in the break room, you'll get a free high five courtesy of me, Ronnie. So I'm not making that bet with you, Ronnie. I don't bet when it comes to what's in the breaks, unless I give out free store credit for those that guess the filler hits. So anyway, let's keep it going, guys. MVP Authentic Series. MVPs we know of in this break room. Marino, Brett Favre, some of my favorite quarterbacks of all time. I want to get these here. You can email customer service, Ronnie. You can definitely take it up to customer service for sure. So, yeah, that's what we have customer service for, Ronnie. I don't decide what's in the series, my man. You are more than good to email customer service. I know you know their contact information. I would put that out there to customer service. But there could be, there could not be. I don't know for a fact. I guess we'll find out. The quad pick is 7 to go there, KC. 7 to go in that quad break for sure. Oh, I'm okay, Ronnie. I'm okay. You're the one trying to bet me on something. I'm good. I hope you're okay, Ronnie and Sulaco. Hope you're having a splendid day in the break room, Ronnie. No doubt about that. Hope all is good in your life, brother. Hope the family, the golden retriever, everybody's doing well. My man, Ronnie and Sulaco. I'm not salty unless you're talking about salt on my fries. I like a little bit of salt in my life. No doubt about that. So the quad, KC, is 7 to go. What's great about the quad break is you would get 4 chances at Brett Favre coming out. So that's an option for you in the quad if you would like. Miss KC. Is it Miss or Mr.? Is it man, female? I want to make sure I got it down for you, KC. So Jeremy's got a Michael Penix flex trade, if anyone's interested. All right, thank you, Jer. Appreciate all our customers, the best customers in the business. You guys are awesome, awesome people. Definitely appreciate you guys and all you do in the break room. You guys make this break room a special place to be. Always appreciate the class here in the break room. We got classy folks here. What's special about this break room is if you watch another break room and someone loses, they get a spot they don't like, very often people will complain in other break rooms. I didn't get the spot I wanted. I didn't win. In this break room, it's extremely rare that ever happens. We have such incredible positive energy. People congratulate their fellow competitors. It's what makes this break room the most special place out there, in my opinion. No doubt about that. We have a special group of people here at UA. The class you guys show is incredible. Definitely incredible, the class our customers show. That is Mr. KC. There we go, KC. That's why I want to make sure we got your gender correct. Mr. KC in the house. Mr. Winner already tonight with a couple dubs. Shout out to KC. So, Brett Favre, it could be yours, KC. The most popular Packer of all time. I know I'm told personally that in Green Bay, I've heard stories back in his time, Brett Favre, they would say, Robbie, it's your family, your God, and Brett Favre in Green Bay. No.
Oh.
I'm sorry. But that's how much people loved Brett Favre back in the 90s and 2000s in Green Bay. This dude, one of the most beloved players like ever.
Not me.
Well, you're a Bears guy. It's hard to like a guy that broke your heart so many times, Brett Favre. Very, very hard to appreciate a guy that just was a heartbreaker. Mr. Brett Favre. So keep those orders going, guys. Got a 3-time MVP in Favre, 3-time MVP in Jim Brown. We got one of 2 defensive MVPs as well. Very nice. We're working on it, Dan Jobbitt. I know our GM and our upper management's working on a tier beyond GOAT status. Plans are for that to possibly roll out in 2026. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. But I can already tell you, Dan, that is already a work in progress, my man. Whether it happens in a couple months or a few more than that.
That's what I've been telling him.
That will happen.
It's in the process.
Yeah.
But hey, give us time because we want to make it right for you guys.
Exactly.
You know, we want to. We're taking all the analytics, all your concerns, suggestions, and we really are putting this great webpage together. This great reward system for you guys, so that way when we launch this, you guys are going to be like, "Wow, UA is really stepping up their game." Hats off to them. I'm excited to play with these guys going into the future. So, yeah, stay tuned.
I agree. Vault left, Jay Bowerson. We have 10 boxes left. I got 5 headliners. The Ashton Genty Raider Authentic. Got that 3-time MVP Brett Favre on that clean speed flex. Got a Bo Nix camo. Got that Keenan Allen 2-tone in that double box, by the way. AFC West, Bo Nix, Keenan Allen, Ashton Genty, plus a secondary headliner, Zach Thomas. So options in that series. Come and get them, guys.
Come and get them.
So we are doing that wheel spin at 9 o'clock, Rob.
3 minutes. Yeah, it's all ready for you, too.
If that MVP double or single get down to 1 or 2 to go, we'll give them a little more time. Otherwise, that wheel spin coming up at 9 o'clock. We'll give you guys till at least 9:30 no matter what to keep ordering tonight.
Yes.
Happy to keep going beyond that at least 9:30, though.
Yes.
So let's go.
Oh, you're welcome, Jay. You're welcome. You are welcome. Get that Keenan Allen speed flex. Speaking of that,
what's up?
I forgot I got to email her. Miss Tanya.
Ooh, okay.
Miss Tanya. She needs my address. She made my shirt.
Shout out to Tanya.
She made my shirt for me because the one that she sent me was a little bit
tight.
Tight, yeah.
I kid you not, Robbie. That's why I always say too, custom shirts and the hoodies, etc., are always slightly smaller.
That's why I know
we have to.
I told her, go. Can you make me an extra large?
The
She's
UA
like, no
hoodies,
problem.
and I'm between a 4 and a 5XL. But I told Melissa, I'm like, girl, please get me a 5XL. I don't want to be coming in here like squinched in my hoodie. So gotta. I always ask for a size bigger just to be safe.
Yes.
So it's
always
I'm like
an extra large. So
yeah.
She's like, no problem, Robbie.
That's
I got
awesome.
you. I was like, all right.
That's awesome. All right, let's do that wheel spin. We'll get that wheel spin compiled here, guys. Then we'll do a top to bottom
Single,
rundown.
double, and quad. That's what we got here for you folks. So.
Right. So it'll be what? 7 people in 7 boxes total in that series. By the way, I know I'll do that rundown in a second. Obviously, the MVP series is the best of the best, Robbie.
It is. It's still the best.
But if you want a cheaper price point, every headliner out there in the reps. We're not putting a single headliner in this series.
Yeah,
just saying 4 spots to go.
1, 2, and we're halfway there on the third one. 4 to go in the double box reps, number 3. And we have yet to pull a single headliner.
Yeah. So ratios for days in that series as well. So it is 9 o'clock.
9
the Chase
o'clock
wheel spin is closed. Somebody's getting some bonus money back in some store credit here, guys.
Somebody's getting some cash.
Somebody's going to be happy. That is for
some
sure.
moolah.
And we said this last Friday with Dom, and took a while, but they eventually got it, Robbie.
They did get it.
If that MVP series, if we took out Mahomes and Brady from the graphic, I told you guys there's 13 boxes left.
13.
They're all authentics, and it has speed flexes like Favre, Marino, Jim Brown, Earl Campbell. Authentics like Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, Trout Davis, Josh Allen, Kurt Warner, Lawrence Taylor. You guys would, without a doubt, be in that series.
Oh, definitely.
Without a doubt.
There's what? 1, 2, 3, still 4 divisions that are still loaded with double up opportunities. NFC North, you got Brett Hall. I got Brett Hall because
That was fun.
He was in the room. Brett Favre, Barry Sanders. NFC East, Lawrence Taylor, Emmitt Smith. Come and get those. Then in the NFC West, you still got that Kurt Warner and Sean Alexander. And AFC East, come and get your Dan Marino. That's your other rivalry helmet. And then we also got, I believe, that's Joe. Is that Joe? Josh Allen. That's Josh Allen out there in the AFC East. And then you still got Terrell Owens and Marcus Allen.
Terrell Davis, but yeah. AFC West.
I'm sorry, yeah, Terrell Davis, not Terrell Owens. Terrell Davis, Marcus Allen in the AFC West out there for you guys in that MVP. So, hey, Common just said it. Regardless, we took Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes. This series is still loaded, still with those 4 divisions. Come and get these spots, ladies and gentlemen, and let's have some fun.
Let's go.
The night's not over yet.
Yeah, keep it going, guys. I don't see why we should stop. We'll do this real quick wheel spin, though. Hand out some bonus cash. Doing the dice roll first, so we'll go 7 clicks.
Dice roll.
Top name after 7 clicks. 6 and 7. It is... Oh, my.
Who?
Tobias Walter, the guy that won the Brady.
Wow.
What a night for Tobias tonight. He won a Tom Brady lid with... He did buy 2 spots, but still, looking at, around $400 or maybe less than that for
Tobias
Brady.
Walter. Wow.
And now he's getting some money back.
Yeah.
Tobias. Let us know what number you want to start on, sir. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. Whatever this wheel lands on, that's how much money you get back in store credit you can spend here in the UA Live break room. So let me know, Mr. Tobias. Let me know, sir. Otherwise, an awesome, awesome show. I do not, let me say this again, I do not, absolutely do not want to be done in this MVP series. Every box an authentic, every box an MVP, many boxes, Robbie, being quarterbacks. Keep it going, keep the party going, and we will keep our breaks going here in the UA Live break room. No reason to stop, plenty of reasons to play, though, no doubt about that. With the best customers in the business who seemingly, Robbie, never ever disappoint us. All right, starting on 1. It's going to be, it looks like, for Tobias, $18 back in store credit. $18 back, Mr. Tobias, in store credit. What do we got orders coming into, Robbie? Or is that just Tobias's username?
That's just his username. How much?
18.
18.
The Peyton Manning number.
And there you go. You got it.
All right, Tobias. So we'll do a top to bottom rundown, refresh that break page. As long as orders keep coming in, we'll keep breaking boxes. There is one series I could say with about 99.9% certainty will break tonight. That is that hard count, full-size replica double box break. $102 a spot, 3 spots left. We have 26 boxes left, and we have 15 photo headliners in this series. That includes 5-time Pro Bowler Alvin Kamara, Puka Nacua, one of the best receivers in football, up there with J.S.N. Jamar Chase for most receiving yards and receiving yards per game in the NFL. Ray Lewis, NFL's all-time tackle leader on that rave. You all right, Robbie? What happened?
Yeah.
Cowboy touchdown again?
No, almost interception.
Warren Sapp. This is perfect for Dan Jobbett, that beautiful lunar replica, former Defensive Player of the Year. The most iconic Cowboy receiver, the playmaker, Michael Irvin on that rave. These look the same as authentic helmets, display the same, very, very clean reps, only $102 in that double per spot. Earl Campbell, Hall of Fame running back. Phil Simms, the Super Bowl winning MVP quarterback. Eric Dickerson, single season rushing record holder. The GOAT receiver, Jerry Rice, must have in your PC. Got a Jim Kelly rave, the 4-time Pro Bowler, Hall of Fame quarterback. Josh Jacobs had that tough injury this weekend. One of the best running backs in football. Most Pro Bowls ever by a corner. Champ Bailey on that flash. Drew Brees, second all-time in pass yards, pass TDs. Get yourself a Drew Brees for $102. And a Warren Sapp in the NFC South. Talk about a double up. LaShawn McCoy, the speedy running back, and one of the best receivers, if not the best in football today, Jay Jettas. That is 15 headliners left in 26 boxes, guys. Only 3 spots to go. I know our customers, Robbie, are always looking for what break will happen tonight. Now, there's a 9 a.m. show tomorrow. If your break does not fill up tonight, it carries over to tomorrow at 9.
Yep.
But I know you guys prefer to see him tonight. This break will definitely happen for sure.
Good question. Good question. I think it's 20.
Let me finish the rundown, Robbie, and you let them know after.
Go ahead.
What's up, Doug? We have the MVP series, 13 boxes left, 12 headliners, guys. Let me remind you guys, every single box is a full-size authentic MVP winner. There is 0 boxes in this series that are not an authentic and 0 boxes that do not feature a league MVP in them. That includes 3-time MVP Brett Favre, the most popular Packer ever, the one that all Packer fans want, the great Brett Favre. That includes Lawrence Taylor, one of 2 defensive MVPs. That new rivalry speed flex, Dan Marino, the 84 MVP with 48 passing touchdowns. Back then, guys were getting 20-something to lead the league in passing touchdowns. Awesome lid. The most famous Dolphin ever, Dan Marino. Kurt Warner, a 2-time MVP on that Cardinal rave. We have the Josh Allen, the reigning MVP. One of the most popular names in football. Also one of the most expensive autographs in football. In that double box break, Josh Allen could pair with Dan Marino. We got that Terrell Davis full-size replica lid. The league MVP, Super Bowl MVP for the Broncos. Barry Sanders, one of 9 2,000-yard rushers. A league MVP as a running back in the late 90s, Barry Sanders. Got a drip speed flex Jim Brown. The late great Jim Brown, not a very common autograph out there. Will be less common years down the road. Get that Jim Brown. Speaking of running back MVPs, Emmitt Smith, the only Cowboy MVP ever. Then we got an Earl Campbell, the classic Oilers speed flex. And then, of course, 2 secondary headliners left. Sean Alexander, Marcus Allen. With these 2 names, Robbie, it's a 12 in 13 chance at a headliner.
Oh, yeah.
That is ridiculous at the odds at a headliner in this series. Absolutely ridiculous. Get in that double, get in that quad, get in that single. Let's see some MVPs. By the way, tons of speed flexes left. Marino, Earl Campbell, Jim Brown in the final 12 boxes, 13 boxes rather. 12 headliners. Also got 4 speed flexes, by the way, as well. We have the Vault Series. Awesome Vault Series. Speaking of double box breaks, the Charger all-time leader in catches on that 2-tone, Mr. Consistency, future Hall of Famer Keenan Allen, that blue and yellow. You can double that up with Bo Nix, has his Broncos at 9-2. How about that draft class, Robbie? Caleb Williams, 7-3. First place Bears. Drake May, 9-2. First place Pats. Bo Nix, 9-2. First place Broncos. Certainly a great draft class from last year in the NFL. These guys are out there balling. The first running back taken in this last year's draft class, Ashton Genty, the 3-time MVP Brett Favre. Like I said, most popular Packer ever. Get that helmet for $100 in that vault single, $200 in that double. Jerseys, got 3 jerseys left, no headliners left. The minis, though, are a guaranteed headliner. Actually, 2 guaranteed headliners. 1 double box break, 2 minis left. Got a George Kittle on that mini. One of the best tight ends in football with a couple touchdown catches. Brock Purdy was back this weekend. Looked great. George Kittle looked great as well in that Niner blowout win. CJ 2K, Chris Johnson, Speaking of 2,000-yard rushers for running backs, he's one of them. Secondary headliner. Every box left in the minis is a headliner. We do have the authentic helmet mystery box up as a personal, the jerseys and the headliner package. 1 mini, 1 jersey, 1 rep, 1 authentic. $1934.99. You get 4 headliners in that box. So, did you figure out if anyone's close, Robbie? I'm guessing they're not, because this is definitely all Cowboys tonight.
Oh, give me 1 second.
Yeah, you're good.
We
Get the orders in first.
are closed on the rep.
Thank you, guys. Replica double is
Mary
closed up.
McNowan, her first time here ordering with us in that double box hard count.
Welcome, Mary. Let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs.
Oops.
We are glad to have Mary in the break room. Welcome, welcome.
Look at those guys. Look at this guy.
Oh, there you go, Robbie.
He's a beast.
So we have what box is coming up? Replica double number 3. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. A lot of nice lids sitting next to us. That's right, Doug. Patrick Mahomes, Steve Young, Tom Brady, Adrian Peterson, Terry Bradshaw, Marshall Faulk. What do all those have in common? A couple of things, Robbie. All these players have won MVPs, and all these players coming out of the MVP series. What has not come out, though, Dan Marino, Josh Allen. A lot of great names left. Brett Favre. That MVP series is nuts, man. Absolutely nuts, the MVP series. All right, Amanda wants
17
and 6. Do you have this one in here, Robbie?
No, I'm getting it right now.
Thank you, my man. I'll get those off the ticker. It'll be 6 and
All right, this is
17
number
in the reps.
3 right here.
All right. Full-size rep helmets. Actually, Amanda, 17 is done already, not on the ticker. Ticker scrolling at the bottom there. Looks like 17 is gone. Give me one more number. 6 is good, though. 17 is off the board already. So let me know, Miss Amanda. Awesome, awesome break here in the break room tonight.
There you go.
Thank you,
There
Robbie.
go. All right. We are good.
So Amanda Adams, Ryan Andreessen, Kenneth Stanton, Alexander Villanueva, Dan Jobbitt, Dennis McKeon, Nicholas Mamula, and Mary McCown. So 17 is gone, Robbie. I just need one more number. Been trying to get a Brady for my collection. Well, you did it, Toby. Nicely done, brother. You have done the Brady here in the break room.
The man.
Exactly. How do you win it, Robbie? By playing.
Yes, he did.
You can't win if you don't play. Here's that Brady lid. Thank you, sir. Show it off to him. Look at that thing. Autographed, authenticated, the greatest quarterback ever. Salute to service. Man. That's a nice Brady. Chef's kiss. All right, 27. So 27 will be next, Robbie. So if someone calls a number out there in the chat, Robbie, and we don't have that box, we make a mistake, I give them first dibs again. If they call a number that's off our ticker, though, I go with the first valid boxes, which would be 27 from Den.
So 6 and 27.
Correct. 6 and 27 for the full-size reps. Those are coming up. And guys, if orders keep on going, we'll keep the night going. More than happy to go until, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. But we got to get some action on that break page. Right now, we're sitting at 6 spots to go in a bunch of breaks. We are currently at 7 to go in that quad MVP, 7 to go in that double, 6 to go in the single, 6 to go in the vault double, and 6 to go in the minis. Now, when the break is at about 4 spots to go, Robbie, it goes pretty quickly. When it's about 4 spots to go, it goes pretty quickly. Just got to get a couple more spots done, and we'll keep going. We've been on till about 1 before, Doug, believe it or not. Again, if you guys order, we'll be here. You guys run the party in the break room. Ball's in your court. You guys get those orders. We'll gladly be on all night. With that said, though, Robbie, when it's 9:30, no one's getting in, we're going home. So don't make us go home early tonight.
All right.
All right. So Amanda down to Mary. Let us know, Mary, what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. Mary. 7 clicks on the way.
Oh, you thought you already had them in there.
Nah, I got him now. So Ryan up top. Ryan Andreessen has the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South is Dan Jobbitt. Alexander Villanueva has the NFC East. Nicholas Mamula, NFC West. Mary McCown, AFC North. Kenneth Stanton, AFC South. Dennis McKeon, AFC East.
Oh, no, that's the wrong person.
And Amanda Adams has the AFC West.
Man.
Den says, hopefully get a W. This is my last break for a while. No problem, Den.
That's right.
I always say to all customers, Robbie, play when you can. You need to take a break, you can. We're here every single day, 9, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time. You guys are always, always welcome here in the break room. The best customers. What's your squad, Toby? Still trying to get a lid for my team, but haven't got one yet. What's your squad? Dan got his conference. He's a Bucks fan. Got the NFC South. Could be that Warren Sapp there, Dan. I know Amanda's a Dolphin fan, and we got that Marino in the QB or MVP series, excuse me. If you're Amanda, you got a Mahomes already. You're hot, Amanda. Keep it rolling. And let us know your squad, Toby. I can try to help you out, tell you where there's some headliners of your team, my man. I don't know Toby's squad. Amanda's a Dolphin fan, Jay. Got to be looking for that Marino. Ooh, okay. Well, like I said, Robbie, they tell you when you're hot at the blackjack table, you don't leave the table while you're hot. Well, Miss Amanda is red hot right now. She is snagging the LSU full-size rep of Dwayne Bowe. I believe a national champion with LSU. Led the NFL in receiving touchdowns one season with the Chiefs. His NFL tenure is the Chiefs, hence the AFC West. A very, very clean LSU lid somewhere over the Dwayne Bowe for Amanda Adams. Toby's a Bronco fan. All right, Toby, got good options for you, brother. In the MVP series, actually, Toby, you are very much in the right break room.
Yeah, you are.
MVP series, we have the former league MVP and Super Bowl MVP, Terrell Davis on that. Salute to service.
Yep.
We have in the full-size replicas, one of the best corners ever, if not the best ever, Champ Bailey on a Flash replica helmet.
Yep.
And then we have in the vault, your current quarterback, Bo Nix on the Camo Authentic. So if you're a Bronco fan, we got you covered, Toby.
Yeah.
We got plenty of donkeys, including our fellow Bronco fan, Robbie Lopez. Here
Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Huge Denver Broncos. Great win this weekend. Great win.
I saw your message. I was like, I'm not going to reply. I was too mad. I was like, oh.
Oh no! Yeah, I gave it to all my Chiefs family.
I figured.
Because my uncles are Chiefs fans because they're from Kansas City.
I like your uncle.
So we have our nephew uncle rivalry.
Well,
so I said,
Mahomes 13-1 against the Broncos before yesterday. Now 13-2.
Yes,
Yeah,
but I guess
so-
a lot of analysts were like saying, "Is this the turning of the tide?"
For this season, it might be. I still think the Chiefs are the team to beat in the West, but now that Denver's 9-2, I think they have, the first tiebreaker. I think the Broncos will win the division. I wouldn't crown them as the AFC West Kings just yet, long term. But for this year...
Oh, they got to play one more time?
Yeah. They'll probably win the division this season in Denver. The LSU lid, Steven, is Dwayne Bowe.
Yes.
So, Dwayne Bowe. By the way, Robbie, that's 5 boxes done in the reps.
And not
5
a headliner.
done. Not a single headliner.
Not a single headliner. Wow.
I know this one has no secondary headliners in the listing.
No,
but
that's why I was confused.
I noticed that too.
I was about to
I was
ask you at the end of
confused as well. But 15 and 30 at a photo, pretty good. Amanda says thanks. You're very welcome, Amanda.
That was
Thanks
one of my
for playing.
questions after the show.
Yeah,
Was like,
I don't make the listings, Robbie.
There's second
but-
headliners that we need to let Luke know about.
I don't know. At this point, we'll probably leave it with how good the photo to headline ratios are. Believe it or not, they keep on getting better. 15
way.
photo to headliners, now in 24 boxes. We got a Packer Hall of Famer.
Ooh.
Hall of Fame 2018. It's Jerry Kramer on the full-size replica.
Wow.
One of the greatest Packers ever, Ryan Andreessen. congrats on your Jerry Kramer full-size replica. Talking about an old school Packer, Robbie. He was part of the 1960s All-Decade team, 2-time Super Bowl champion, 5-time first-team All-Pro, and a 5-time NFL champion. One of the greatest guards, and also he was a kicker.
Wow.
Played guard and kicker, Jerry Kramer. So congrats to Ryan. Both were saying nice. Nice
hits.
Indeed.
Nice hits.
By the way, Robbie, the best time to play a break is when headliners don't get pulled.
No.
Because the ratios just got better.
Yep.
If you're looking at a break and you feel like you see two fillers, 2 non-headliners, it's a case to jump in. I know, in the case of Alex and Dan, Nicholas, Mary, Kenneth, Dennis, you might be upset because you didn't win. But if you're not those names, you're happy. Because Ryan won, Amanda won, and all the rest of you guys got better headliner ratios out there.
Definitely. Especially if you're looking for NFC South, NFC East, NFC West, NFC South. A lot of double ups. NFC North with the Josh and Jefferson, Alvin, Warren Sapp, and Drew Brees.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good reps to double up in that thing. So
I agree.
let's go and attack another one. Looks like we got another order coming in. What is this going to kick off?
I was going to say, Toby.
Ryan is going to
right now is the time to keep that positive energy going, my man. If you don't believe you'll get the division, you will never get it. You got to believe, my man. If you don't believe, you don't achieve. And you are playing with house money right now, Toby, because you want a Tom Brady authentic, my man. The most valuable name to get. You can't beat a Tom Brady. Toby is the big winner tonight. No doubt about that.
No.
So I jump in right now.
Toby, I'll tell you what. When I won my first Tom Brady, I did not stop because I wasn't really chasing the Tom Brady. What I was really chasing was the Ghost Chrome Elway that I was chasing. So the Tom Brady was kind of like you said, bonus money for me. So what I did was I still attacked and tried to eventually get the John Elway. Now, unfortunately, I didn't because the break next sold out so quick, I couldn't get in there. And what happened was John Elway got pulled in that break. Common always says it. You got to be right on top of that next break. So because you don't want to sell out right away.
Well, the key, Robbie, is to get it when it says 6 or 7 spots. Because when it says 2 or 3, it goes very quickly. So you want to ensure your chance to win. Get it when it says 8, 7, 6, so you don't have to worry about the spots.
Nope.
Now, the Tom Brady he won, he could probably trade it for a John Elway and a Terrell Davis and something else as well. Because that is a really good trade bait Tom Brady helmet. Says the ones I've won have all been headliners. I'm not willing to trade them. Toby, you're still new with us here, brother. I will say this. If you've been around forever and you haven't won your team, I can get that. But Toby's new with us, Robbie. He first order with us was October 23rd.
Wow.
He is less than a month into his career. You are very, very early, Toby. Your time will come, brother. Only 32 orders for Toby, so you're going to get the Broncos, my man. Be patient. It will definitely happen for you, Mr. Toby.
Oh, yeah. It'll come. It'll come. It will definitely come.
By the way, got to agree with Miss Ashley. She's not wrong.
Not wrong?
100% chance at a headliner in the last 2 minis.
Yes.
That would be Chris Johnson's secondary and the George Kittle photoed headliners.
Yep.
Now, guys, you've been good to us tonight and all week. Actually, you guys are always good to us.
6 to go in that?
Yeah. So I was going to say, I will put a timer on this thing, Robbie. We're going to go till 9:35 no matter what. I know 9:30 is the earliest we hop off. If there's orders start coming, we'll keep going past 9:35. But if we're not full on a break or not within 1 or 2 spots to go, 9:35, we are hopping off in 11 minutes here.
Well, Al just jumped in there.
Which one?
Or
Which
El
one, the minis?
Giano.
Goona?
Yeah, you go Yona.
So he's a Cowboy fan, by the way. He should get in that Michael Irvin replica.
Al.
So all the replica helmet headliners are still left.
Thank you, Al. Thank you, Al.
Thank you, Al. We have almost every headliner left in here. 13 boxes left, 12 headliners left. We have Favre, Lawrence Taylor, Dan Marino, Kurt Warner, Josh Allen, Trout Davis, Barry Sanders, Jim Brown, Emmitt Smith, and Earl Campbell. So that series is still loaded. The vault, 10 boxes left, 5 headliners left. Aston Genty, Brett Favre, Bo Nix, Keenan Allen, and Zach Thomas. 50% chance at a headliner in the vault. Jersey has no headliners left, only $29 a spot though. That mini break is the closest break right now. 5 spots to go. If we can get this down to like 2 to go, Robbie, by 9:35, I'll give them extra time. This includes a George Kittle mini. Very, very nice. And that also includes CJ2K Chris Johnson as a secondary headliner. On the next quad, maybe I'll get lucky. There we go. Is that quad in the... I guess the only quad we have right now
is the
is
quad
the
in the MVP. Yes, he is.
Toby's in there.
Yep.
So 4 chances at Terrell Davis, Toby. I would also consider this. Now, no pressure if you spent too much money. I would consider this. You cannot guarantee yourself a win, Robbie, unless you get all 8 spots. But something I often advise in the break room, if you are chasing a specific player, in Toby's case, Terrell Davis, he's a Bronco fan, get 1 spot in the quad, get 1 spot in the double, and get 1 spot in the single. That way you're at least guaranteed to be in a break that Terrell Davis could come out of. Because what if he does come out of that single or that double? Then all of a sudden, Toby's mad because he didn't get in that single or double. Something to think about there, Toby, if you're interested. 5 left in the minis. We got 10 minutes before we have to wait forever for the next show, right? I mean, look, 9 a.m. shows in about 12 hours. Less than 12 hours, about 11 and a half hours. Would you rather wait 11 and a half hours or 9 minutes, Ashley? I'd rather get this done tonight. It is a guaranteed headliner. 2 guaranteed headliners, actually, in Kittle and Chris Johnson. So that mini break should happen tonight. We'll give these guys until 9:35, Robbie. In the meantime, let's talk about hits of the show for now. I'm going to do this the Letterman style as Rip does it. So backwards to forwards. We have, 6 helmets on the table?
Yeah, we got 6 helmets.
So I'm going to start with... I mean, those 2 are the ones, like 6 and 5.
Yeah, I was going to say...
Which one do you have at 6?
I'll go 6-5.
So Falk, Bradshaw.
And then this is where it gets tricky because do I keep Brady with the Authentics and with the Speedflex theme thing? That's...
So, by the way, I'll start with my 6 and 5.
Go ahead.
Let you think about it because they're pretty even. It's a tough call, Robbie. I'm going to go Marshall Falk just to be different than you.
Okay.
So I'm going to go Bradshaw 6, Falk 5.
Okay.
Just because I love the Rams standard. You've heard me say this on the show.
You like the blue.
It's my favorite standard helmet in the NFL today. Just to be a little different. I mean, if you had gone the other way, I might have gone Bradshaw as well.
Because I'm a military guy.
You're a military guy.
I got to go.
So I'll go Falk 5, Bradshaw 6.
Okay.
So we'll just flip those 2.
Okay.
And then that's where it gets
This is where it gets tricky.
Because, I mean, sheer value, it's Brady and Mahomes.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Value is going to be that.
But sheer look, the 2 best looking helmets are Steve Young and Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
So I would say this, all 4 of these are roughly even. So like your 4 and my 1, they might be different, but they're pretty close. I'm still thinking about it myself. It is tough. It is tough, man. It is tough tonight. All right, I'm going to make my decision. It's a really tough one.
Go ahead.
Maybe an unpopular one, Robbie.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go Brady number 4. Look, it's worth probably the most money because it's Tom Brady.
Okay.
But I've seen the Brady salute the service. I'm a Chief fan. By the way, I'm a huge Mahomes and Steve Young fan.
Okay.
Talking about 2 of my favorite players of all time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make the tough call, put Brady at number 4.
All right. I agree.
Go different.
I in my head, I have Brady 4.
Okay.
It's perfect.
Can
same
I guess
reason.
your guess? I can already guess your guesses. Can I guess them? Can I write them down? And now,
yeah, write them down.
I'm going to write them down 3 to 2 and 1 for
Okay.
you. This is what I think you're going to say, Robbie.
Okay.
I've gotten you work with guys enough. I kind of get, you guys do as well. We kind of guess each other's order. So, all right, I have it written down. So let me know what you think. Because you're an aesthetics guy too. So I know you're big on your aesthetics, which I can respect.
Yeah.
So number 3.
But then there's something new that's very, we haven't seen.
It's exactly why I think I have the right list. So I think we can already tell your number 3. Right? It's this one, right? For you?
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
Number 3.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Yeah.
I have it on my note here.
Okay. 2 and 1 is hard for me. It's really hard because, again, like I was explaining, the 49ers rivalry, very first time I'm seeing this rivalry. We saw the Dolphins. I've saw the Seahawks. I've saw the Arizona. This is my first time seeing this. And then that paint splatter of Adrian Peterson.
What I have written down and what I think you're going to go with, Robbie, I think you and I are going to have the same one, but our 2 and 3 will be different.
All right, so I'm going to go with number 2. I'm going to go with the Steve Young. Number 1, I'm going with the Adrian Peterson.
You surprised me.
Yes.
I had Mahomes written down as 3, Peterson is 2, and Steve Young is 1.
Oh.
So this is what I thought you would guess.
Okay. So
I'm a Chiefs fan. I love Mahomes. So I cannot put Mahomes as low as 3 just because of my fanhood. So, and this makes me feel better about this because it's so subjective, Robbie. I'm going to put Peterson number 3. I just love quarterbacks. And like I said, 4 through 1 are about the same. I'm going all day number 3. I'm sorry, Michael Arias or Todd Meyer, if you're watching. My number 2 is going to be Patrick Mahomes. I love the red with the visor. And simply because I've never seen it in the break room before, Robbie. Now, if I had seen the Peterson and the Young equally enough, aesthetically, Peterson's a little bit better. But I got to go with something new and fresh in the break room. Steve Young is my number 1 hit of the show tonight. Like I said, personal preference. All the headliners left in the reps, Steven. Every single headliner left in the reps. We do have a mini break coming up. Thank you guys for getting that sold out. Thanks, y'all, says Ashley. Robbie will get that ready. I'll go ahead and get the minis. I don't need box numbers.
Closing it out with the last 4 spots.
It's the last 2 boxes left in the series.
Correct.
This is the special teams minis. Thank you guys for the close. That is, by the way, Robbie, we closed up the all-decade and the minis in the show. You guys have done well. Yeah, and picking what your favorites are in this break room is, let's be honest, very difficult. There's a lot of really, really good options. I often feel like there's no such thing as a bad answer because there's a lot, and I do mean a lot, of great options on that break page. All right. So Ashley, Ryan, Al, Dennis, and Jay in that last mini break. Special teams minis are off the books, and we have a practice squad coming up afterwards. Trying to remember what it was. I know I have it in my recap. Audible practice squad, I believe, is next, Robbie.
Yeah.
Audible practice squad. So 7 times on the way, ladies and gents, for those special teams minis. I'm going to win out trade, says Ashley. There we go. Put that out there, Ash. Put that in the ethosphere. Good things might happen. 5, 6, and 7 clicks. Jay Bowerson has the NFC North and the NFC South. Ryan Andreessen has the NFC East. Ashley Roberson has the NFC West. Al's got the AFC North. I believe Jay's getting the CJ2K. Ashley's getting the George Kittle, though. Not bad, Ashley. Jay AFC East and Dennis AFC West. The Sue is a mini, Jay. Yes, it was the Lions alternate mini helmet, which we saw earlier here tonight. Can you move the bridge just a little bit closer to you, Robbie?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, my man. I'll make a little room here so we can put the Steve Young over and show off our
the
minis.
Raiders scored.
I'm guessing no one's getting any store credit tonight.
No.
All right, 4 and 6. Hey, at least we got a primetime game with points tonight, at least, Robbie. There's been a lot of low-scoring primetime games. Here is that CJ2K, one of 9 2,000-yard rushers. had the most rushing and receiving yards combined in a single season back when he did it. Awesome CJ2K mini. Jay Bowerson on the Speedy Titan, Chris Johnson. All right. I'll take Kiddo, says Ashley. I don't have a 49er in my collection yet. Not bad. One of the coolest dudes in football. I was actually just watching his press conference, Robbie. Those are always fun to watch. And in his press conference, George Kittle said his wife called him, and he's like, don't get me in trouble. I can't pick it up right now. Don't let his wife know that he dropped a call during his press conference. All right, so nice job there, Jay, on the Chris Johnson. And then the final box coming up in this series should be George Kittle, assuming everything is correct here on the board. Our customers watch every show too as well, Robbie. I'm sure they will tell us if the Kittle did get pulled. And our guys are double checking everything here at UA, and it is correct. George Kittle. That is very, very nice. George Kittle, Ashley Roberson. Congrats on your George Kittle mini. Couple touchdowns this weekend. One of the best tight ends in football for George Kittle. He is a 6-time Pro Bowler, couple first-team All-Pros, 3-time second-team All-Pro, future Hall of Famer, no doubt. George Kittle, Ashley Roberson. Okay, so what's the mini helmet trade? So I believe Ryan gets Chris Johnson and Jay gets the Ndamukong Suh. I believe that's what we're doing. Can you put that in the chat just to clarify, guys? Make it easy for me and Robbie. Say, I am trading this for that. That way we have written record of it as well. So I would put it in the chat. For example, I, Jay Bowerson, am trading the Chris Johnson mini for the Suh mini. I believe that's it. Just want to be 100% sure and have that on record. That is the best way to put trades in there too. I know in this case, Robbie, we kind of have it nailed down, but there is often multiple trades that happen. Makes it easy for the host and producer. There we go. Ryan Andreessen's trading Suh and receiving Chris Johnson. So Jay is getting the Suh and Ryan's getting the CJ2K, Robbie. And actually, I'm not even going to write this sticker up. I'll let you write this one up because technically this is a trade. So just remember, Robbie, this one is not written up. You'll figure out the order numbers. So that's the George Kittle.
So Jay Bowerson and who?
So Jay is trading Chris Johnson. Ryan Andreessen is giving the Suh to Jay Bowerson. And Ndamukong Suh for Chris Johnson. Thank you, guys, on that trade. Nicely done, folks.
To Jay Bowerson.
Nice trade. Congrats on that trade, right? Very nice live trade indeed. Nicely done, folks. Making trades here in the break room. Boy, Robbie, our UA fantasy team is kicking butt this week. Dak Prescott has 23 points, 24 almost for us. Ferguson has a touchdown. Trey Tucker now has a touchdown.
Hey.
So a lot of touchdowns for the UA fantasy team tonight. All right, guys, 9:38. I'm going to give you guys till 9:45. That is 7 more minutes. If you guys keep ordering, we'll keep the party going. I know Robbie's about to make that practice squad active here in a second. But here's a look at some of our breaks that could happen tonight. We're only 5 to go in that hard count replica double box break. Every single headliner is left. 24 boxes left. 15 photoed headliners. We have some of the all-time great players. Jerry Rice, the greatest wide receiver of all time. Drew Brees, top 5 or 10 quarterback ever. Warren Sapp, the second best D-tackle ever. Some of the best players today. Jay Jettis, Puka Nacua, 2 terrific wide receivers. Every single headliner left in this series, the hard count reps. And Robbie, I'm looking at this series, and we have a lot of specialties. Flashes, raves, lunars. I believe the only standard one I see actually is Puka Nacua and Earl Campbell, and those are 2 of my favorite standard lids in the game, period. LaShawn McCoy also a standard. So all the headliners left in this series, guys. 5 spots to go. That is probably our best bet at a break to happen tonight. The best break we offer, though, not probably, definitely, hands down, best break in the room right now, the MVP series. Why is it the best break? Because authentic helmets are the best. Authentic helmets are worth the most money. Every single box in the series is an authentic helmet or better, and every single box is a former league MVP. That includes Brett Favre, 3 MVPs, Lawrence Taylor, one of 2 defensive MVPs, Dan Marino on that new rivalry speed flex, got the Kurt Warner rave, got a Josh Allen rave, the reigning MVP, Trout Davis, helped Elway get 2 rings at the end, league MVP for the Broncos, Barry Sanders, the best line ever, the Lion King running back MVP for Barry Sanders. Got this awesome drip speed flex, Jim Brown, a 3-time MVP, the only running back ever, by the way, to win 3 MVPs, Jim Brown. That's a record that I think will never get broken, Robbie. We're talking about, is a running back ever going to get an MVP again? For someone to get 3 MVPs, not a shot. The late, great Jim Brown will hold that record. No doubt about that. Mr. Jim Brown here in the break room. So keep those orders buzzing. Let's keep the breaks going here in the UA Live break room. Don't want to stop till we get enough. No doubt about that, guys. Keep these breaks buzzing. So 4 minutes till 9:45. 4 spots to go in that rep break. If this is 2 to go, Robbie, we'll keep going. If it's 2 to go or less, I'll give you guys more time. If at 9:45 we are 4 to go still or 3 to go, we are done for the night, and it pre-fills at 9 a.m. tomorrow. If we can knock off 2 spots in 3 minutes now, give you guys extra time, we'll get this break done tonight. Otherwise, I mean, again, a lot of great stuff left in the MVP series. The vault break in that double, you can still double up Keenan Allen, Bo Nix. You can double up with Ashton Genty as well. So options there in the vault. That's up to you guys. Up to you guys what else we could knock out tonight in this break room. So best bet, though, I would say this one, 4 to go with every headliner left in the reps. I know we'll get here's that new practice squad, by the way. Every single headliner left. That single is up. Got a Michael Penix authentic. That Julius Peppers rave. The Edgerrin James for the Cardinals. The Chris Carter rave speed flex with the all I do is catch TD's inscription. Tiki Barber on that clean camo Aikman, Max Crosby jerseys. Got that sick Barry Sanders rave. Howie Long on a speed flex. Been a hot minute since we've had Howie Long in the break room. Anquan Bolden, the Cardinal receiver. Triple Crown winner Sterling Sharp. Then we do have that AJ Green speed flex as well. Brand new series practice squad. Every single headliner available in the practice squad. 30 boxes, guys. Actually, it's kind of crazy, Robbie, right now. We currently have 2 series up that have every single headliner left. The practice squad and the full-size reps. The MVP has almost every headliner left. We're pretty much in a good spot in every series. And that double box, by the way, Chris Carter, Julius Peppers, Barry Sanders, Sterling Sharp, 4 NFC North headliners worth having in the audible practice squad break. Dennis, you need that Tiki, says Bradley. I agree. So the doubles up, the singles up in that break. If you guys want to attack that practice squad. So it is 9:44. I did say got to be at 2 to go by 9:45. So I'll drop this link in the chat for the reps. Hard count replica. Double, 4 spots to go. Balls in your court, guys. I would like to get this break done tonight, but we're only staying on if you guys do get those orders going. Otherwise, it would be a nice little start for Rip and Josh in the 9 a.m. show. Always prefer to get these done, Robbie.
Safety.
Always prefer to get these done. Safety for the Cowboys?
Yeah.
All right.
33.
16. Over under 49.5, Robbie. So one more score for either team. We get the over tonight.
33.
Steven's saying let's close that
John
rep
Sutter's
double.
got 38-17.
Okay. Well, that's
still-
not going to happen.
I don't know. I guess
Because the Raiders have 16. Looks like Dennis Doc Rivers jumping in that practice squad. Will be jumping in for that Tiki Barber as a Giants fan.
Yeah, it looks like no one's going to win it.
The best Giant in the break room, though, by far, and the best Giant of all time, Robbie, is still in that MVP break.
No
That
winner.
Lawrence Taylor rave. Very, very clean for LT. So
No winner.
it is 9:45, guys. Now, I'm generous. I'll give you a couple more minutes.
Safety.
But otherwise, we are hopping off here. Because I did say technically by 9:45, Robbie,
Technically.
we had to be at least 2 to go. You guys have not met that deadline.
Technically.
It's 9:46. Giving you a couple minutes. With that said, Robbie, we'll do our wrap-up spiel.
Yes, we
revisit
will.
things. If there's some orders coming in, we'll keep going. Otherwise, Robbie and I will hop off here in a couple minutes. So just in case we are done, Robbie, which again, we don't have to be. We can get that break knocked out.
In case.
More than happy to do so. But in the event that we are done for tonight, let me get your final thoughts on what was a pretty good show tonight.
Yeah, it was a really good show. We definitely kicked off the MVP. We definitely kicked off the hard count reps, and then ended by closing up the minis. Now we kicked off the practice squad. So these guys definitely did some work. So definitely a Manic Monday here on a fabulous Monday night with myself in common. And hey, if it's going to be this type of night, guess what? All week long, I expect you guys to go ahead and attack this break page all morning, all afternoon, all evening. Let's keep this week going all week long. Let's keep this a strong week. We have already started off with a strong week.
Yeah.
So let's keep it going, folks.
Well, and what's great about this break room is, we're on every day, 9, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time. So there's always a time to play. Every single day.
All the time.
We don't stop. We don't stop till we get enough. And, the names in here are always amazing, man.
all the time.
We pull one big name, one big series closes up, the next one reopens, full of headliner heat and massive, massive names in the break room.
Yes.
So, Robbie, you're back on Thursday, is that right? I think it's next week you're in a bunch, I believe, for Josh, right? I think it's the following week you're in a bunch.
Yes.
Because I know he's going to see family for Thanksgiving.
Yes, I'll have to look at my schedule.
But you're in Thursday next for this week. But yeah, great show. Robbie, great job as always, my man. Appreciate you, brother.
Okay, so this was...
Last order, by the way, in those reps that are 4 to go was at 9:40 by Robert Pracht. And the one before that was at, looks like 9:34 by Robert Pracht. So only 2 orders in that break. The last 14 minutes, so we are going to bow out for the night, to quote Jay Bowerson, Jay Bow.
All out.
If there is a last-second order, if you are pulling the credit card out saying, Common, I'm going to get those last 4 spots, please let us know, and we'll keep the party going. Otherwise, if there's not a last rush here for the orders, Robbie and I will just about do it for tonight.
Oh, wrap it up here.
Great job by Robbie. Best job, though, Robbie.
Yeah.
Of course, as always,
The customers.
you guys.
Yeah, you guys.
You guys are the absolute best. You make the show possible. You make the show awesome as we are bumping here in the break
You guys,
room.
always the rock stars.
We're on every single night.
Stars.
Every single day, 24/7, 365. You can technically order Robbie at any moment.
Any moment.
Even if we're not live, that break page is always active, always ready for your orders here at UA.
Even if you're flying to China right now, you could buy spots.
Of course you can. We've seen it happen multiple spots.
All the time.
Bob was buying spots from London this weekend. Our own Robert Boulet.
Yeah, Bobby Louie. Flying over there in London.
Love it. Absolutely
awesome.
love it. So, yeah, great job, guys. You guys are the best customers in the business. You make the show possible. You make the show awesome. Robbie's back Thursday at 9. I'll be back tomorrow night at 6 p.m. But the whole crew is here every single day, guys. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon.
Later.